changes through the years. So let's hope you never leave. What? Stupid. What's going on? Pussy. Oh! Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, god damn, that was loud as motherfucker. Sound the alarm. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back in Hold My Nuggets, Incorporated in the West Wing in Hold My Nuggets Studios. Once again, I look like Ray Charles over here. Are we doing it with the head nod? Because we cannot see. So what we look like in people's eyes does not affect us because we haven't built visual insecurity. For an AFC not showing up here today because it's an NFC West matchup, battle of supremacy, and also a rematch of last year's 2021 NFC Championship game as the San Francisco 49ers host the reigning, defending, undisputed Super Bowl champion of the world, Los Angeles Rams, in your 2022 Week 4 Monday Night Football game live highlight commentary. What's going on, y'all? How's it going? First off, let me take these off. What are we doing? We singing? What we doing? God damn it. What is going on, y'all? What is going on? What's going on? Macho time in the building. Ashaya? Is that how it's pronounced? Ashaya? My apologies if I pronounce it wrong. And White. Basile Angelo. Nike is elite. Not Joe Flacco, though. Jay Corbin, Ant White, Jeremiah, Maxwell, Sir 215. Man, Ashaya Smith said, fuck Scoop. Free bands in the building. The KC Sports Nerd, I'm pretty sure you was enjoying last night. Malik in the house. Jeremy, Malone, Andres, DeWillie. What is going on? When am I fixing hot mic? Oh, wow. Matthew Stafford done, yeah, he's 12th all time. I told you guys. Hey, man, he played 18 years. That brother will retire top 6. Mess around and be top 5 all time. People, oh, my God, let's throw them in the Hall of Fame. Everybody about to have inflated numbers in this generation. That's on offense. Cam Akers making a splash here with a small pickup of 4 yards. Kasha, what is going on? David, what's up? Johnny in the building. Big C Rouse. 12:05 for life. Rio, what is going on? Sizzle. Goku, what is up? Ravens in the building. Chris, what's going on? Hoodie Zay is in the house. Yes, I know the alarm is still on. I'm keeping it going while I'm shouting the people out. Zay, Captain Espanol, Quentin Booker, Sir X Gemini, what is going on? Malik, Leech King, pardon me. Bobby Marshall, Amari Diego is in the building. David, what's going on? D the Kid, Brian. What is up, Dragoon? How's it going? Hey, how about them Vikings overseas, right? Double doink. Panthers. Jacarius. God damn, I ain't got a question what the color of your skin is. You about to have the same pigmentation. That is a Negro name if I ain't never seen one before.
Sir, which one of you guys are Jacarius?
You gonna finding yourself in Lincoln, Nebraska. It's gonna be you and a bunch of doggone, it's gonna be a lineup, you gonna be the only black. We're in betwixt 17 white folk. We're looking for Jacarius, and they're gonna be super liberal, so they don't wanna make it hot that they obviously believe it's you. So they're gonna be looking, I'm just gonna take a walk. Maybe it's him. No, sir, I'm Timothy. Tiger, Big Fat Paulie, Kyle, what is going on? Prophet, let me shut off the horn now. What is going on, y'all? What is going on? How was your Monday? First and foremost, comment section. Let me know right now who you got winning. Rams, 49ers, who is winning this battle of the NFC West? I nearly said East. I had to make sure I slowed down and took myself a breath. My beard looks immaculate right now. We ain't talking about that right now. Abyss in the building. What is going on? Put 5 on it. Let me make sure I get to the donation side. Donations. Put 5 on it. Said the L train was packed. with the AFC North teams this weekend. My Ravens will bounce back next week. Sunday night. Are you going to go live again? I cannot promise that I will be live Sunday night next week again. God willing, I will be. But it all depends on when the commentary is finished recording. So I can't give a guarantee right now. Good Lord, Matthew Stafford with the ability to escape. Hello, El Chapo University graduate. That's how you escape right there. Somebody grab the escape rope. I'm in Diglett's cave. I don't need to use TM28 dig. I have escape ropes equipped, says Matthew Scafford. I said Scafford. Damn Rudy put 2 on it. Said Nakia Lyons or Bailey. Both of them. If I had to choose between one. Big booty Bailey. Actually, I would probably go Nakia Lyons because Nakia Lyons actually looks visibly better than Bailey, in my opinion. Bailey's face looks like a nailless thumb. Like if you look at the back of your thumb, you throw a wig on top of there and a big booty on the back. That's Bailey right there. That's literally Bailey. But it's still big booty Bailey, big booty Bailey. But give me Nikita. Give me Nikita. Damn, Cooper Kupp already got 3 catches for 27 yards. How many yards does Cooper Kupp have? 27. 27. Damn it, I gotta find the clip. Oh, he's got Higbee. Thank God he didn't throw it to Cooper Kupp. How many yards does Cooper Kupp have right now?
27.
27.
27. I don't want to keep it going in all the different languages. I lied.
27.
27.
27.
27.
I'm going to stop it right there. I was going to let it go until French. We're going to slow down. We ain't going to keep it running for a damn minute. 27. But when I do have to utilize the bathroom, I hope somebody has 27 somewhere. That way I can escape and make it seem as if I never moved. But we ain't talking about that right now. General Pickett, all kinds of picks last night. Well, I should say last afternoon. Although I would say they didn't I think it was Pro Football Focus didn't accredit him with the fault for the interceptions, but he should have had the fault for all 3. He underthrew Claypool. He underthrew, it was to Claypool. There was the pick to Sutton, I believe that was. Yeah, the pick to Sutton. No, Sutton's on the Steelers. I'm tripping. There was the deflection one that he threw that was tipped by Freiermuth. That was absolutely ridiculous. And then the Hail Mary at the end of the game. I mean, the Hail Mary, what are you trying to do, you know? So I would give him that. SG said Cam Akers is trash. I think it's too early to call people trash. It's been a month. Kenyatta said the picks are called gifts and even more gifts. Nike said he has as much catches as the Yankees do. World Series wins. No, he doesn't have 27 catches. He got 3 catches for 27 yards. All right. Oh, that's a false start. I don't think they're going to get him on encroachment. That's a false start. Good call, Rap. AB's ego is completely out of whack. Yes, I agree 110%. Let me tell you something right now about AB, man. AB is the type of motherfucker where you give chance after chance after chance, and then you got to put hands on him. AB is 110% out of line, bro. Not only has his actions proved that you can't take anything this man may have said seriously. Anybody who's still Team AB at this particular point, you just like to enable bad behavior. Like, don't get me wrong. There was moments in which you can, whether it was what was going on when he was in Pittsburgh and, Mike Tomlin told me to just go home. I think perhaps he interpreted that the wrong way. Or Ben wasn't really a very good leader. He threw people under the bus. Don't get me wrong. Ben wasn't a sensational leader. But the way that AB carries himself, Tom Brady done brought you into this man's house. Now you posting photos of you and his wife. Don't get me wrong. It's just an Instagram post, so you can interpret it the way that you want to. However, following the context of what he just did in Dubai, it's very difficult. On top of that, remember, he was also in the media talking not really the best about Brady earlier on in the season, talking about, well, I should say earlier on in the year when he went on to the Full Send podcast, talking about, Brady just what he only cared about me because I could play football well, So essentially, anything that AB does at this point, it definitely comes with nefarious intent. It's very difficult to try to blur the lines between what should be taken in jest and what should be taken literally, because this man's actions is absolutely ludicrous. Like the fact that he did what he did in Dubai. You know, the whole dunking lady in the water. I mean, hey, if they both were already, they came there together or they were vibing out together, having a good time, I ain't really going to go and, you know, wild out on that. But the fact of the matter is, you recognize how you're being viewed right now. And you still, like, you trolling the situation when nothing looks funny. Nothing looks funny anymore. Now it's like you the clown. You literally the clown. But I don't get it. I'd love to know who's in his circle. I'd love to know who's his real friends because they're not doing a very good job. They're not doing a very good job because those who we would consider mentors, ranging from Deion Sanders and James Harrison and all this other stuff, they have privately, you know, reached out, publicly stated that they had reached out, and evidently nothing has, you know, changed. So I can only hope that the brother gets his head right. But the way he's carrying himself right now, that man fixing to get hands on him. They ain't no way. They ain't no way. You, like, come on, bro. If that was my friend at this point, we about to fight. It's on sight when I see you. Because me talking to you ain't going to do shit. If I got real, genuine love for you, I'm not just, oh, well, I'm just going to distance myself and cut son off. No, I'm going to have to yoke you up. Fam, what the fuck are you doing? You got kids. You got 5 kids. What are you doing, bro? Moreover, if I'm not mistaken, his 2 oldest, they're in the double digits now, if I'm not mistaken. Like, come on, bro. They conscious of what it is that you're doing. If the kids was like between infancy and 5 years old, they can't necessarily comprehend what's happening. 5, you can somewhat have an idea of what's going on. But come on now. This crazy. Your daughter and your eldest daughter and your eldest son going to school, and I'm pretty sure they're like, look what your dad was doing. That's wild, bro. You a father of 5. You shouldn't be carrying yourself like that. Sir X Gemini, put 2 on, said, enough from the clown Brown. Ain't that the truth? David Cooper, put 10 on it. Said, at work, I can't listen, but stopping by to send my usual donation to support the channel, my guy. Hey, man, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I got nothing but love for you guys. People who tune in. Also, for those of you who dropped the donations. Means a lot. I appreciate you guys keeping the, ability to keep this content coming. Because Lord knows it's only a matter of time before YouTube steps in and takes it down. But to everybody who already done hit the buttons, I'd like to just say,
donations, 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 gifts, gifts, gifts. More gifts. More gifts.
Hey, on Vimeo, big shout out to Oscar Meza, you know, putting put some on the Vimeo, and then over on Cash App, Lennis Uda through 31 on there. So I'd like to appreciate you on past Thursday. I didn't get a chance to see it until yesterday. So yesterday after I got off stream, so I wanted to make sure I get those guys they shout out. Oh, David Box in the building. What's going on? Hey, I ain't drinking tonight, but I will take a swig of some water because David's in the building. Macho Tom Patuan said RG3 said AB had more D than the Lions versus Seahawks. I did see the tweet. I should have included it in the commentary, but RG3 is a funny guy. He's got some humor. Is that Trent Williams up there? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I believe that is Trent Williams on the right. I'm not too sure who's in the middle. Caleb Smith for 5 said, hey, what's good, man? Why you ain't on Hot Mic? I kind of miss those delinquents. Yeah, I'm working on it, trying to get everything going. We're getting back onto Hot Mic. There's some stuff going on the app, so it's been a little difficult to get that stuff going. But I will be. I'm trying to. Most likely, I want to say this Thursday, I should be able to get back onto Hot Mic. But we're working on it. I'll probably run some test streams to just make sure things work over there. It's not going to show up on YouTube though. I think I'll be able to put it unlisted so it could pop up at least over there, and then just to make sure that the connectivity and everything was there, because there was a problem with the simulcasting from week 1. So hopefully, God willing, all things will mess around and work out. But time will tell. 3-0 lead right now for the Rams over the San Francisco 49ers. And for the first time here tonight, we will see porn star Jimmy G. First and foremost, what a long drive from the Rams, huh? 49ers record since 2017. With Jimmy G, they're 31-15. That is slightly above 500. But without porn star Jimmy G, they are 9-29. So, despite the fact that he is, well, why did I say slightly above 500? That is terrible math. If he was 16-15, that's slightly above 500. They're slightly above 750. They've won 75% of their games, if I'm not mistaken, or my math isn't messed up. I don't understand why I just said that. That math was my shit. What's wrong with me? But they've won double the amount of games with Jimmy G than they have when they don't have him. Something wrong with me. I had to release myself from the Genjutsu. Macho Tom Patuan said, do I think Bray Wyatt is a white rabbit? Yes. Yes, I do. MP1 said, not to be extreme, but these live streams are really the highlight of your week. Only place you can get comedy, NFL, NBA, WWE, and some good life advice. Appreciate you, Chiseled. Hey, man, I appreciate you. I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate you being able to find some value in the live streams. Although the end goal is never, just, hey, I'm making commentary or whatever. I really want to be able to build a goddamn community. But I recognize, the necessity of what brings, or I should say the things that bring people together. Sports bring people together. A lot of different, things bring people together. So you focus on those, you bring the people together, and then you could, preach your message or whatever the case may be afterwards and see if the people rock with it or not. But I appreciate you tuning in. Rashad Hicks. 2-1. It said, almost miss you live because I got to go to the gym still. Hey, whoa, wait a minute. You didn't go to the gym yet? Come on now. Get your ass in the gym. Because you got to go to the gym now? Oh, you must have one of them gyms that close late. My old gym closed at 11. My new gym closed at 10. There's a difference between 1 hour. You have no idea how far that extra hour goes. But yeah, now I always find myself in the gym early in the morning. I've always said better to go to the gym and have a bad workout than to not go to the gym at all. David, in Hero, I'm fucking it. Said your commentary was amazing. Give me your ankles, pussy, for me. Oh, great pass from Garoppolo. Hello, first down. They moving down the field. They are now at midfield. Yo, we might just have a 2-drive first quarter. I would love to see that. Did I see the new sex tape? What you mean? Kyrie said, did I see the new sex tape? What sex tape? Somebody sex tape drop? It's not like I'm the sex tape connoisseur. It's very interesting that you would ask if I seen the sex tape. Lord knows I don't know what the hell's going on. But who sex tape dropped? Unless you're talking about the Carmella thing, because I addressed that yesterday because it just so happened to pop up on Twitter. It turns out somebody had posted in the subtweets. Is that what it's called when you comment on a tweet? Somebody had commented that the video actually wasn't her, and then I actually saw like the 17-second clip. There ain't no way somebody can confuse that for Carmella. It doesn't make any sense. But Blueface had a sex tape release. Interesting. I ain't about to Google it. Good for that brother. I can't even lie to you. I didn't know who the fuck Blueface was until he fought that TikToker. I didn't know who the hell that TikToker was. Somebody just said, yo, man, here's the commentary you should do. I'm like, all right. So, I mean, hey, all power to him. I would hope that it doesn't lower his stock. If you're going to have a sex tape release, you better have a good performance. I've always said that. I'll never understand motherfuckers who record themselves having whack sex. That shit don't make sense. That shit really don't make sense. Super Chemo said, "Big Cap, I promise you, I couldn't lie about that. I couldn't lie about that. I don't know, like new age stuff now. I couldn't tell you. Like music, I listen to anime themes, Pokemon themes, wrestling themes, Britney Spears, 50 Cent, Eminem, everything from like 2012 back. I couldn't tell you who new artists are, and I barely listen to music like that. And if y'all haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. God damn, they still driving down the field. Hey, San Francisco doing the damn thing on this damn drive right now, man. They moving down the field with ease. I like the way they're navigating down the field. Very good reads, very smart football. Thus far, porn star Jimmy G is 4 of 5, 44 yards. Triple OG said, get a boogie in your life, my boy. Well, if you're talking about boogie, music from the 70s. I was listening to some 70s music earlier. New Black Panther trailer. Don't like how the new suit looks. Looks a little too extra. I ain't see the trailer yet. MDJ, put 5 on it. Said, yo, Rhea just called me out on Monday Night Raw just 5 minutes ago. She said she had your trash talk and challenged you to an Extreme Rules match this Saturday. Hey, man, hey. Listen, after she get done with whatever match she's involved in Extreme Rules, she can come see me in the bedroom. I'd like to see what Rhea Ripley got in store because I'll let her know what I got in store. Dick. She not going to have a good time, or I should say, she will have a good time, yes. But we're not talking about that right now. Sir X Gemini, put 2 on. Said, have I listened to early to mid-2000s J-pop? You would have to further explain what J-pop is. Because genres, I cannot differentiate. Henry, the ruler, a.k.a. the predator on Elm Street, put 10 on it. Said, mama, there go that goat again. Well, what do you mean by that? Brother limping right now. What you mean your brother's limping? What do you mean your brother's limping? You said yesterday your brother would not be able to walk, stand straight? Well, whatever the case, why is he limping? Because you said after you get done, he won't be able to walk straight or stand straight. Now he's limping. So you succeeded on your initial mission. So I would like to know what exactly you're insinuating here. Because why is your brother limping? My brother was limping because he fell down the stairs. And on top of that, he's criminally, clinically, and morbidly obese. But why your brother limping? Henry, what? I'd love to know why that is. Or perhaps keep that information to yourself. Your sister finally came out of the attic. Your sister, she came out the attic after 2 years. What? She was so you rotated your grandparents in the attic, but your sister was up there for 2 years. So when they were chained and tied down, but somehow escaped, what did you use to keep your sister, subjected to being trapped in the attic? Did you shackle her? Was she like Ganondorf during the Ocarina of Time when transitioning from young Link to adult Link? Was your sister shackled in the attic? I need to know the details regarding this so I can inform the police. Your grandmother is tied up. Your grandfather is covered in buttercream. Fam, why? What is why are you doing? Why do you continue to terrorize your family? Sam Cassell is in the trunk of the car. What? You kidnapped a 3-time NBA champion and he's in the trunk? Why? And you gonna put hashtag it's Henry season. What do you mean? Goat 100 emoji. What? You kidnapped Sam Cassell? No. Ain't he coaching on the Clippers? What is wrong with you? Oh, my God. Big hole for the San Francisco 49ers. Touchdown. Hello. Who's in front? Big run from Wilson. Jeff Wilson goes in for the score. But, hey, I'm not done with you, Henry. How did you kidnap Sam Cassell? What is wrong with you? Why? How do you get Sam Cassell involved in this? What a run from Jeff Wilson, though. Big run from Jeff Wilson, though. I was hoping that the drive would go the total duration of the first quarter. Oh, Jamil McCoy, put 10 on it. We love to see that. Put 10 on it on the Cash app. Put the 10 on it on the Cash app. What? We got to harmonize it. He put the 10 on the Cash app. Sending in donations. Henry needs to go see the police. You fucking criminal. It's ridiculous. Muda says hello. Hello there. Basile said Henry reminds you of the chainsaw from 1987 movie Summer School, perhaps. MDJ Patuan said thoughts on Ray refusing to fight Dom. I think they fired this storyline too early. I don't know how long they can drag it out, but Ray and Dom's match against each other should happen at WrestleMania. I don't think it should happen anywhere else. This is different from Stardust versus Goldust. This is Rey Mysterio, the greatest luchador of all time, greatest cruiserweight of all time, versus his son. This will probably be his final match. So what should happen? Rey should fight Dom at WrestleMania. But they had this storyline start way too early. So unless, of course, they have situations in which Dom turns on the Judgment Day and kind of has like a storyline face turn, but he's really brewing to turn heel super on his father or some shit. I don't know how they would do it, but that needs to happen. Favorite Michael Jackson album? My favorite one is Bad. I was actually listening to Bad earlier. And I when I was on not the Stairmaster, I was on the incline on the treadmill earlier, and I watched his the first 20 minutes of his concert in Bucharest when he freaking jumped off. I think that was the first time that he did the whole leap into the stage, stand there for like 2 minutes. Motherfuckers was passing out. The fact that this man was just standing there. If people talk about, greatest performers of all time, I don't think anybody gonna pass Michael Jackson. There's great performers out there. Chris Brown, hell of a performer. Beyonce, hell of a performer. Prince, great performer. Michael Jackson, different level, bro. Motherfuckers was, fam, Michael Jackson died. People killed themselves because they didn't want to live in a world without Michael Jackson. That's crazy, bro. Talk about impact, fam. Talk about impact. Why go to Sky Pier to get an impact dial when you have Michael Jackson's presence? Those who know. Malik, put 5 on it. Said, hi, I am a new member, says Goldust. Can you resend the link for the Discord? Say less. I'll put it in the... I'll put it as a community tab post because I always have the Discord link expiring because I wouldn't want individuals to just start mass sharing it. So let me just put it here for the Discord invite that they're all channel members. Ooh. That's interesting. Is that really the link? Huh. It's a bizarre URL for the link, but it is what it is. Wait a minute, Sneeko got banned? Wow. Oh, no. I did see that he got banned earlier. Daquan Wiltshire had posted about it. I'm tripping. I commented on this post. But yeah, that's some social media in a nutshell, man. Discord invite link. All right. And we will make this for the patrons. Perfect. John D in the building. What's going on? Sir X Gemini 2 said J-pop is basically Japanese pop music. Oh no, I'm not too big into J-pop. One of my sister Adonis is actually big into K-pop, or I should say big into BTS. God damn, what a sack from Nick Bosa. Man almost caught, Matthew Stafford with the Sicilian necktie. Who is that bald ass defensive court? God damn. Tiger said, hey, Chiseled, have you ever spit on a long... Whoa. Tiger 1 said, hey, Chiseled, have you ever spit on a long glizzy and started going ham on it? Just a question.
Pull over. Pull over. Pull over.
What did you just ask me? What did you just ask me? Do I look like the type to spit on glizzies and go ham? Oh, with you, stupid? Not that there's anything wrong with that. If that's what you enjoy doing on your downtime, that is your own business. But I will not participate in your homosexual activity. I'm straight as a highway between Fort Worth and Dallas. I got no business participating in that kind of activity. What's the matter with you? I ought to take you to the location on my shirt. Where is that?
Suplex City, bitch.
What's wrong with him? What's wrong with that man? Dude is tripping. Man is tripping. What's wrong with him? Nasty bitch. Macho Time for 5 on it said, when the new merch dropping? Noggin and flogging needs to be a shirt. You know, it's funny. A number of people told me, when am I going to drop the new merch? I'm thinking about possibly dropping some new designs here and there. Although I do got a few. I don't want to say few. I've got a little bit over a few of some stock remaining on some of the things. I know the Put Your Motherfucking Head Back Down hoodie. That was a very popular selection. Also, the What Happened to His Hands. That was pretty popular as well. So, I'll see. Time will tell. But when I ultimately do have the new merch drop, you guys will know first. Josh Jones for 5 on said, playing the percussion concerto this week with the Kansas City Symphony. Wish you luck. Gonna be a nice paycheck. Hey, man, if you guys haven't already went and checked out Josh Jones, please go ahead and do so. He's been a long-time supporter and also hell of a goddamn perseverant individual. Okay, conquered. I believe it was Hodgkin lymphoma, if I'm not mistaken. All I know is that you had to deal with cancer and you was able to beat it, and you are one of the best drummers I have seen. So, one way or another, good luck to the performance, but you don't need that luck. I know you will show up and show out. Tiger said, you're sorry. You could reply. Whoa. We talking about repay the favor, if you know what I mean. I don't know what you mean. What's the matter with you? Debo Samuel picked up a first down. What's wrong with this man? Hoodie's 8 for 5 on. So thoughts on Jeffrey Dahmer being a sexy symbol? He's being a sexy symbol right now. No lie, I would have never known about him if I had not start watching your vids. In 2017, Netflix doc is popping. I have to watch the episodes of the doc, but I believe it's the same situation of what happened when they did the doc on Bundy. And I believe it was Zac Efron who was playing in it, right? Now, don't get me wrong. Jeffrey Dahmer, Ted Bundy was, and from most women's accounts, Ted Bundy was a handsome man. So he would swindle you with the smile and ultimately, do what he did to you. Jeffrey Dahmer didn't necessarily look very visibly appealing, but given that he was in the homosexual community, I don't know what the parameters of what individuals find attractive is. So that's not necessarily me to, cover. But I don't like how people are making it seem as if they're romanticizing what transpired by simply talking about history. So it's very, very, very bizarre in that particular, subject matter. I have seen countless different articles show up where people are talking about let's cancel the series, or like if the families are saying they're uncomfortable with the series being out or whatever, then of course they have a viable reason to do so. But it's just weird to me that people would watch a documentary and be like, hey man, that's gonna make somebody want to go out there and do that. By that logic, you might as well just cancel all of history then. Oh, well, here's the Black Panther commercial. Let's see here. Oh, that's a very weird jump and run, but it is Marvel. Oh, that's the suit there. The suit is the suit. Yeah, Tiger, you go on Twitter, brother. Who do I think will beat the Eagles? Let me see what the Eagles' schedule is looking like. What is the Eagles' schedule looking like? Eagles' upcoming game. They got the Cardinals. The Cardinals can get them. Cowboys, I think they'll split with the Cowboys on the season. The Steelers, Pittsburgh play against Philadelphia is always problems in the state of Pennsylvania. The fucking Steelers let me down. I'm gonna go ahead and say Cardinals will probably get them this week, and the 72 Dolphins can celebrate. I think the Cardinals are gonna get them. They can't start off with them slow starts like they have thus far this entire season, but I think the Cardinals gonna get them. I think the Cardinals can get them. Yeah, I feel confident saying the Cardinals can get them. Yeah, the trailer for Black Panther is all right. I mean, it wasn't amazing. It's all right. John D in the building. Say, getting ready for a special guest on your podcast tomorrow. Well, tomorrow, actually. I have to respond to all of them. It was funny is I actually have all the drafts open, but then I was in the middle of eating while going through the messages, so I didn't want to hit reply on the email because I like to keep the chain of conversation open. I've always disliked, starting a conversation then not continuing it for a period of time. But tomorrow's going to be kind of difficult. Oh, Ayuk picks up the first down. Eagles by 7. Jalen Hurts. Now we sweeping Dallas and beating the Cards. We will see. Peyton said, when did this turn into an ASMR stream? I would not go that far. I would start singing, but damn it, why are we doing that? Chris said, do I think the Jags would have beat the Eagles if they were playing in better weather? No. I think the Eagles would have still made a comeback because ultimately football weather is all weather. So whether it's a sloppy game, whether it's a dry, sunny, clear skies kind of game, whether it's raining, snowy, muddy, windy, the better football team on that day should go out there and win. They don't always do, but you got to be prepared for all kinds of weather. Because look at it like this. If I were to give the Jags that excuse, by that logic, when it's clear skies, sunny, good Jacksonville weather everywhere, they should go undefeated. Yeah, I did see a clip that said Ben Simmons was back. I didn't watch the clip, but I guess we'll have to see. But it's preseason. That shit don't count. When did the NFL become more relatable than the post office? Well, I can't answer that question. Jeff Wilson, handoff, gain of 3. Gain of 3. So it's about to be third and manageable. Chris said, what's the Chris said, what's the score? Chris, you don't see this right underneath the chat room that says 7-3. Rashad Hicks put 2 on it. Said, where's the chiseling of the unchiseled Adonis at? In the basement. It's in the basement. That's where it takes place. 3rd and 6. 4-point star Jimmy G. Oh, get the ball out your hand. Good pass. Wow, he dropped it. That was the right read. I don't necessarily agree with the route, but he dropped it nonetheless. Secure the football, brother. Secure the football. Cam Newton to the Dolphins. Stop it. D. Ruff said, if you have the chat open, that scoreboard is kind of small, though. You have the chat open? I mean, technically, if because I wouldn't. All right, let's see. If I were to make the scoreboard a little bit larger, is that better for you? Does that work better? Is that a better size for the chat? Or I should say, is that a better size for the scoreboard? Or should I have left it the way it is? Andre said, what would I do? Would I rather take a jackhammer from Goldberg or a last ride from Undertaker? I would much rather take the I think I would rather take the jackhammer or the last ride. First off, pause. Because both of those sound crazy. But you know what? I'd go jackhammer because the Undertaker's 6'10". So, you're going to be in the air at about the full extension of the arm is probably, you're going to be in the air at like 7'4" or some shit like that. So, or maybe even higher now that I think about it. You might be 8 feet in the air while being slammed. It could be 9. Versus with the jackhammer, the only downside is if Goldberg is just holding you and all that blood rushing to your head, usually he would do it fast. But if he stalls it now, it's going to be a very uncomfortable feeling. But I think the last ride is a bit more damage. Josh put 2 on and said, I would love to send you my book if you got a P.O. box. Yes, I do have a P.O. box. P.O. Box 1000844, Brooklyn, New York, 11210. I believe, yes, I believe that's P.O. It's in my it's in the bio of my Instagram if you're looking for my P.O. box. Johnny said, how was my day? My day was tiring, very tiring. For the most part, I was helping out my dad. And that actually reminds me, I was supposed to file this man's retirement today. I'll do it tomorrow because initially it was supposed to be filed tomorrow, but we could have did it a day early. He's kind of starting to have cold feet about the entire retirement situation, but I'm going to file for his retirement tomorrow. I'm not retiring my father. I'm simply just doing the application for him. He's 65. I wish I could have said I retired him, but yes, he is retiring, and it's 90 days tomorrow, or I believe today, until New Year's. So since that's the case, or New Year's Eve, I should say. So we have to file his retirement. It's this man, Mopey King said, you're KOing him? No, I'm not going to knock out my father. It's Macho Time. Patuan said, did I ever get the thank you card from your wedding? Yes, I did. I actually showed it on the stream a little bit before. I don't know if he was in the stream or not, but I did show it prior. But yes, I did get the thank you card. That's Macho Tom and his beautiful wife. They sent me a nice little thank you card for heading out to and also this is my virtual address. So if you want to send something to the virtual address, they'll forward it to me as well. 175 Pearl Street, Brooklyn, New York, 11201. But yes, Macho Tom, I did receive the postcard. I keep it right next to my mixer whenever I go live. So I do appreciate you. I was gonna see if I would send one back, but I'm like, dude, you're gonna be in the chat room. So the next time, if you were to ever bring it up, or perhaps you were in the stream when I had received it, then I gave it a shout out. But I'm happy that you're here now. But yes, I did receive it. I did receive it, brother. E said, any hot takes or unpopular opinions for the NFL season? Tampa, Cincinnati will miss the playoffs. Tampa will not win a playoff game. Where's that? Aaron said, cut that bitch off. Alex said, you mixing up on the ones and Qs? No, not at all. I had this mixer for the longest, right? Now, see, here's the thing. When I bought this here microphone, right? When I bought the microphone, this all happened when I went to Houston and I was in the Clutch studios, right? And I already knew I wanted to level up the way I wanted my stream to look, but I didn't want to have to keep using this headset because, for one, the audio, don't get me wrong, it's tolerable, but it at this point in the game, I gotta take it to another level. So I'm like, all right, let me go and I'll buy a mic and all this other stuff. Here's the downside, though. I was like, damn, I'm not going to go and deal with a USB mic because the Blue Yeti that I used during the NBA Finals, after 3 uses, that shit started shorting and having problems and all this other stuff. So I'm like, damn, let me get that Shure mic because they say the Shure mic is one of the better mics that you can utilize when I'm streaming and doing a lot of different things. So I said, all right, I'll go ahead and get the Shure mic, but it has the XLR cable. So I thought to myself, shit, XLR cable, I don't want to have to buy one of them small mixers. I already have a large mixer from when we were taping the Unconventional Deadass podcast. So I contacted the Unchiseled Adonis, who, does audio, not for a living, but should be doing it for a living. And he showcased to me, how to utilize the stuff, how to utilize some sound effects. And now I can utilize the microphone and the mixer, and if I wanted to use different, mics and enable more mics, I have an idea of how to utilize it slightly. Now, I'm not amazing with it yet. I'm still learning, but better to finally utilize things. I am the master of anything that I purchase, anything that's in my possession. I will find a way to put it to use. I am a criminal hoarder. However, anything I have in my possession, I will find a way to make it work. I see what you did there, Alex. That's for sure. I see what you did there. He said that's for sure because it says sure right there. Oh, wait, the autofocus is off. Hold on, wait, give it a second. He said that's for sure because it says sure right there. You see that? That's the joke. Wait, zoom in on the shore. God damn it. Come on. That's for sure. You see that? It says sure. Enough of that shit. Aaron said, what's up with Hot Mic? Working on it. I'm working on it. Tiger, I had to read that first before I read it live. Said, hey, Chiseled, have you ever tried Pop-Tarts? If so, what are your opinions on them? I have had Pop-Tarts in the past. They're all right. When I was younger, I think probably because everybody, when we were all younger, we all had a sweet tooth. So it was, oh, man, this is amazing and stuff. Now that I've gotten older, it's all right. It's not anything special. It's all right. I will say I'd rather Pop-Tarts warm than Pop-Tarts. Than Pop-Tarts, regular room temperature and not heated up. Very unfortunate situation right there for San Francisco because that would have been a hell of a doggone game. Unfortunately, man turned his head around at the worst possible time and they end up with a what happened to his hands moment because that should have definitely been a magnificent first down. He should have caught that doggone football, man. That's a goddamn shame. Jeffrey Patuan said, same. I always make sure that I put what I have to use. Absolutely. Especially if I'm spending money. Ain't no way I'm about to spend money on some shit and I'm never going to use. Doesn't make any sense. I'm going to find a way to use some shit. I don't give a fuck what it is. Oh, great ricochet tip from Jalen Ramsey, and I believe that was Leonard Floyd. Both of them tag team to get their fingers on the ball. John D said, would Brian Flores be a good head coach for the Commanders if they fire Rivera? Brian Flores would be a good head coach, period. Oh, that was Ramsey who got a hand on the football. Flores would be a good head coach, period. Now, for the Commanders, the only problem is Rivera is a defensive coach. Flores is a defensive coach. So, because that's the case, they need to make sure they have an offensive coordinator who can utilize, overthrow from Garoppolo there. They're going to go 3 and out. But they need to get a offensive coordinator that can maximize Carson Wentz's strength, despite the fact that it doesn't appear like this brother has any more strengths. Ever since getting hurt, things have not looked very good for that man. It's looked absolutely bleak. Absolutely bleak. Let me lean back in this here chair. That didn't last very long. Joe Johnson said you just placed an order and the number is 27. Ben Simmons. All right, Aaron, you better slow it down with all them Ben Simmons stuff. Hey, how we only got 238 likes? Come on now, hit that like button. What are we doing? Hit that doggone like button. Oh, we got some ads coming in for this month. Magnificent. We love to see that. Beautiful. Time to get to work. Rashad Pafavon said, thanks for the amazing content. It was very helpful when I was in the hospital from a heart attack. Keep it up, man. Whoa. Hey, man, first and foremost, I appreciate you, but I'm happy that you're still here. And heart attacks, that can be very, 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 very traumatic. I hope everything is going well. Hope the recovery was successful. I mean, hell, you're still here, but obviously I can imagine the stress that may have been, put on your body. So I hope all things were well, man. I'm glad I could be a form of a, distraction or some sort of joy while you were navigating through whatever it was, you had to go through as complications of the heart attack. So Hey, I always tell people, despite the fact, people may, credit me for a lot of, whether it's getting out of dark places or stuff like that. Hey, man, you were able to do it on your own. I am nothing but a mere distraction for a small period of time. So take all of the credit, and put it on your shoulders, because you're capable to pull yourself out of any, a valley you may be in. MDJ put 2 on, said, can I see AJ Styles joining the Judgment Day? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It doesn't make any sense to turn AJ Styles heel right now. I didn't like the fact that they turned Balor heel the way they turned him heel. So I would disagree with seeing AJ Styles go into the Judgment Day. However, actually, no, I can't see it happening, because AJ Styles and Edge had their match. So it doesn't make any sense now. It doesn't benefit him from joining the Judgment Day. I think it's foolish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4 RBI said, you just came into a sermon. KYD Dynamite said, keep pumping, brother. That's what she said. Oscar said, I'm the voice of the people. Perhaps. Will Edge spear Rhea Ripley this weekend? He better. That's all I know. He better. Quan said, AJ heel turn would be best for business. The problem is, AJ's not the greatest face. He's a very good heel. He's not the greatest face, but I don't think it makes sense for him to be heel right now, because him beefing with the Judgment Day this long, now if he turns heel, he would have to join the Judgment Day or align himself with the Judgment Day, and that doesn't necessarily benefit him. Because if he joins the Judgment Day, Finn now gets squandered down, because the Judgment Day has helped elevate elevate Priest. Rhea is kind of just where Rhea was on her own. And for Finn, this gives him, it's elevated Finn, in my opinion, because he's been stalemating for the longest since losing the Demon. Hell, I really should say he's been stalemating longest since he got hurt for that Universal Championship. But if AJ joins, Finn takes a nosedive, unless they were to become like tag team champions or some shit. They're inside 49ers territory. 9:20 on the clock. Cooper, 2 girls, 1 cup in motion. That should have been a false start call. Stafford fading backwards. He's going to get rid of the football. Good pass over to Higbee. He's not. Oh, he got the first down. I don't understand how the fuck this man ain't just get boomed, bruh. That man should have got fucking boomed, bruh. Hell of a goddamn job by Stafford. Because I don't understand how the 49ers ain't slow this down, bruh. It's a clear screen. They were waiting. Mans was holding Higbee, and still... Oh, they gonna tear them motherfuckers up on film for that shit, bruh. They gonna tear them motherfuckers up on film for that shit, bruh. Because the defensive lineman identified that it was a fucking screen. All he had to do was just haul ass towards his right. You would have got an immediate holding call. This whole shit coming back. The whole shit coming back. Stafford gonna take a shot. No, he's not. Good pass. Oh, did Cooper Kupp get his feet down, though? He got both feet down. God damn. Have I seen the new... Whoa, Jake Zion said what? He said, I'm beating my meat. Do you want to join? Whoa, what? Whoa, what you talking about? Whoa, hold on, wait a minute. What you talking about? You came into the stream from what? I shouldn't even say to use the terminology came when it comes to you, brother. What you talking about?
Pull over.
This man is tripping. What's he talking about? I'm drinking water. This brother drinking something else.
Who's that Pokemon? It's Squirtle! Squirtle.
What's the matter with him? What's wrong with him? First and goal right now for the Los Angeles Rams. Inside the 10-yard line, ladies and gentlemen. Matthew Stafford takes the snap. Play action fake. Looking left. He's got Cooper, 2 girls, 1 cup. Great sure tackle there. I think that was Mosley. Great tackle right there. Hey, man, y'all one of them suspect for hire individual. Oh, wait, we got a Thoughtbot that done showed up. Hello there, Thoughtbot. Cut my finger making pasta. Goddamn Kamikoto knives. They're just as sharp as I advertised. 7 plays, 52 yards, a little under 5 minutes on this here drive. Second and goal. I believe there was a loss of 2. So it should be second and goal from what, the 11? Here comes the snap from Stafford. Yes, it is from the 11. Stafford got time. Good pass over the mid. Oh, my God. Should have looked right. Skoranek got boomed. He should have looked right. Fred Warner would have ended that man days. Henry the Ruler, a.k.a. Predator, on Elm Street. Put 2 on it. Said, pants around your ankles. Jada Fire on the projector. Hashtag blessed. What you talking about, blessed? What you talking about, blessed? What do you mean by that? What are you insinuating too? Why would your pants be by your ankles? You in the bathroom? You taking a shit? You taking a shit? You clearing your fecal matter? What's going on over there? No, what is going on over there? Third and goal from the 11. Oh, Stafford got the post. Well, it's too short to have a post, but he was going to try to see if he could get it over the middle. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. Field goal unit. Los Angeles will not be taking the lead right here. Macho Tom Patuan said, what do I feel about Griffin going to the Celtics? Indifferent, because until teams utilize his skill set effectively, I can't sit here and get amped up for the name of Griffin, because it's not what it used to be. Yam said you can't hear me. What you mean? Did I cut out? Can you hear me now? How about now? Oh, wait a minute. Is it moving? Oh shit. Chat room's frozen. What's going on here? Yeah. I am her. Okay, I thought the chat room was frozen for a second. Shit wasn't moving. John D said Flores has also showed that he has good play for the offense and had balls and worse talent and had 2 seasons run. Hey, yo, it's on my. Well, then again, I didn't have the best of sleep tonight or last night. Likes guys from Carolina. He's used, which isn't working. Correct. I mean, there needs to be some work. My thoughts on the Cavs are very, very, very high upside. No filter, brother. Said salute from the boot. Hello there. I would hope that you are referencing Italy, but I gotta go out there. I want to go to Naples. Super says shout out to LeVar Ball. I agree. Big shout out to LeVar Ball. I'm happy for that, brother. PWTR Dalton said, what's going on? I am doing well. Ashton is counting for whatever reason in the chat room. I'm going to let you get to 15. If you type 16, we will have you in timeout, brother. Just want to let you know that. Alex is continuing the pun. He said, are you sure that you're tired? Are you sure that you're tired? You see that? Am I sure that I'm tired? I am yawning. Tyrese Maxey killed the net starters in the first half. Tyrese Maxey is going to be a goddamn all-star in the next 2 years. That brother got a hell of a doggone change of pace. It's crazy. Oh, I got some cameos. That's what's up. I got some cameos I got to do when I get off stream. That's what's up. Who are my early picks for the NBA Finals? Miami, the Heatles, the Heat, El Caliente, Dife, Miami in 5. Yo, boy, Nick said, yo, what's up? Was I the only one who got an ad during the stream? You got an ad during the stream? What's going on there? .6:22 on the clock, ladies and gentlemen, in the first half. Remaining, 49ers leading 7-6. Are we still rolling with our original picks for this game? Are you still confident with picking the 49ers? Are you still confident with picking the Los Angeles Rams? The DeBark, you've got interesting font for your name. How's Unchiseled doing? Unchiseled doing's all right. I went with him to I got him a phone. He unfortunately bought an iPhone, but I bought him I never really been one to celebrate birthdays, but I said to myself this year, for the people around me, I wanted to see if I can do something for some individuals. I'll do some kind gestures for people. So, for the Unchiseled Adonis, he came over from T-Mobile to Verizon, and I put him underneath my plan alongside myself and my father, and he needed a new phone, so I covered the cost of the phone. He bought an iPhone 13, and so I was with him on I say I was with him like I don't live with this man, but yeah, I had got him the iPhone, unfortunately, a couple of days ago for his belated birthday. It was on September the 22nd, so I was figuring to myself, what can you get the Unchiseled Adonis? I always get somebody something useful that can last a good period of time, so I figured, you know what, go and I'd pool my bread together, get this man the first payment on the phone. Thought I was poor, absolutely poor. You kidding me? That was $200. I still feel that shit right now. The rest of the payments that he gonna pay off the phone, that's on him. But I'll take care of the first payment. I'll do that. Unchiseled will be on Tinder ASAP. I don't know about all that. He got to get him before he can even ponder trying to take care of somebody else. You need to take care of dog on himself. But that brother's a fox, one way or another. The ladies who are into larger men seem to gravitate towards the Unchiseled. They like to lick that man's belly button. I cannot confirm nor deny said sentiments. Do not let him know I said that. Basile said, you hear NBA Media Day. Pat Beverly said his favorite NBA moment is when he made the play against the Clippers. He jumped on the scoreboard and cried. Shit, man, I'm not surprised. Hell of a job, porn star Jimmy G, keeping the drive going. Hey, if I'm the 49ers, I don't even want the Rams to get the football back before the half. Take your time on this drive. Take your time on the drive. No reason to rush whatsoever. And now let's see what porn star Jimmy G does right now from his own 36-yard line. There's the toss over to, I believe that is Wilson. Damn, he done ran into his own guy. I know he's sick because if he was able to cut just one more inch inside, he would have been able to possibly not only pick up a first down, but could have gone a bit further. Why? Because in San Francisco, they like to snort 14 grams of what?
You buy 14 grams of crack. Then you sell it.
You know what's crazy? While I was setting myself up to use the clip, somebody had actually donated, and it popped up on the screen. You talk about divine timing. That's amazing. I love the fact that I utilize the clips of my family in there, too. I enjoy that. Wayne put one on it. Much love. John D said, would I trade anyone / picks from Pittsburgh for Washington Deron Payne to help with depth? To be honest with you, I wouldn't trade somebody. I think I would sign Ndamukong Suh, despite the fact that he's 35 or 36. I would sign Ndamukong Suh because there needs to be a toughness when it comes to the run stopping. And I would not trade for Deron Payne. I would rather Jonathan Allen. But I wouldn't trade unless, of course, you were to like move 5th-round picks or something like that. Oh! Debo is loose. Cut inside. Oh, it's a wrap. He's gone. He's gone. Oh, damn. Ramsey right there. He broke the tackle. Go, Debo, go. Go, Debo, go. Go, Debo, go. Touchdown 49ers. That's a grown man right there. That's a grown man right there. Here come Debo. Who? Debo. It's a grown man right there. Debo. Whoa. Debo. Whoa. Debo. Whoa. Debo. Whoa. That's a grown man right there. That's a grown man right there. Take your chain. Take your mama. Take everything. Debo on the loose. 49ers lead by 8. 14-6. That's a grown man. Don't play with him. Don't play with him. It's a grown man right there. Debo. Whoa. Debo. Whoa. Get your bitch ass off me, Ramsey. Bo. Whoa. Debo. And then I got his goddamn pancake as well. His name is Debo Samuel. He's a grown man, gonna take your soul. What? That's a grown man right there. Macho Time Patuan said, "What happened to the Dreadlocks Bible?" Now I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. Writing a goddamn book is crazy. This shit crazy. So it's a lot. It's a lot. I do have a Reddit of all of the dreadlock, verses that I did in 2017. So I think I'll start with there. But my God, right now the goddamn book is way more work than I actually thought. Way more work than I actually thought. I can't even lie to you. Most of the goddamn things, like went from merch to all this, it's way more work than I actually thought. So I think I'm gonna have to delegate, have somebody else do that son of a bitch for me, because I can't be the master of doing everything my goddamn self no more. At this point, it's getting way too tedious. But that's precisely why I've been dragging feet with that doggone Dreadlocks Bible, because it's way more work than I actually thought. Debo Samuel, a grown man, dog. Peyton said, "You think it's easy to get a published book out here?" It kind of is. I mean, I know a couple of people who got published books out there, but it's just concocting the putting the book together, because of course, if I'm gonna release it, I wouldn't want it to still just have like, oh man, I got verses in mind that I'd like to say and all this other stuff. I wanted to be based on things that I had already said, but so it's a little bit. Macho Time Patuan said, "I'm in the commentary video." Oh wow, hilarious. Oh wow, I thought the 49ers got themselves turned on in the commentary video. I don't think I've said a dreadlock verse yet this season. No, I have not. Perhaps if there's a dreadlock play today, I will. Yesterday night there might have been a couple, so I didn't notice. I didn't say any dreadlock stuff. Tiger said I should read the whole thing on stream, man. Second and 10. Hey, they need a touchdown right now. A field goal ain't enough to shift the momentum. They need a touchdown. Daniel said there was one video of Street Beast where the man knocked him out with the most powerful left hook you've ever seen. That man must have been a pro. Send it to my email if you have access to it. 49ers defense, 0 first downs allowed on 50% of drives. They lead the NFL. That is fucking crazy, bro. That is crazy. Oh, well, 2-minute warning, 2-minute warning, 2-minute warning, 2-minute warning, 2-minute warning. The one said, "Can you get a Kimbo Slice commentary, please?" It's funny that you say that, because I actually have a couple of compiled Kimbo Slice, fights together. The only downside is it's immediately going to be age restricted. So because that's the case, I would hope that they don't cut off the momentum before it even starts with the video. But Kimbo Slice video will be coming very, 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 very soon in the near future, alongside one that has been very difficult to even ponder the idea of doing, being Roy Jones. So Kimbo Slice, Roy Jones, those two are most likely, I don't want to say the next up in the fight series, but of the individual fighters, I have those two like waiting. And also Don Fry, but Don Fry is going to be very difficult because Pride Highlights is always getting copyrighted, so that's difficult. Lennox Lewis, I actually didn't even ponder doing a Lennox Lewis one, so give that one some time. Perhaps I may possibly get into that, but for sure the next two will be Kimbo Slice and Roy Jones, and most likely it'll be Kimbo first because I have the highlights of Kimbo. Roy Jones I'm still compiling, and it's almost the same situation I had with Julian Jackson, where I wanted to compile all of the knockouts that I could find and all of the fights that I could find, but people's early years, they're not accessible. And if you really want to tell the story of the fights, like, I hate to just jump to when, oh, well, they were 26-0 and they had 25 knockouts. Like, I'm sure you would love to see that shit, but it is what it is ultimately. You got to work with what you got. Yeah, Don Fry is fucking badass, man. That's buffed up Freddie Mercury right there. That is beefed up American Freddie Mercury right there. That's a grown man. Speaking of Freddie Mercury, I was actually singing Radio Goo Goo, Radio Gaga before we started going live. And hit them like buttons if you haven't already. Hit them doggone like buttons. Let's hope you never leave, old friend. Like all good things, on you we depend. So stick around, 'cause we might miss you when we grow tired of all this visual. You had your time, you had the power. You've yet to have your finest hour. Radio. Nah. I was watching his Live Aid performance when I was in the gym, so it's in my mind. Whatever the case may be, 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. How did we end up in a doggone sing-along? All we hear is Radio Goo Goo, Radio Gaga, Radio Goo Goo. All we hear is first down, Los Angeles Rams. For favorite player in the NFL currently. Favorite player in the NFL currently. Derrick Henry, maybe? Derrick Henry. No, TJ Watt. TJ Watt, Derrick Henry, Devontae Adams, Aaron Rodgers, Deebo Samuel. I think those five. Oh, God damn it. Oh, wait. Whoa. Oh, nope. They're not going to get a face mask. They're not going to get a face mask. Henry said his brother just escaped. What the fuck? Woo! Yes. Escape brother. We love to see that. Hey, we've got under 90 seconds remaining here in the first half, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I should say under a minute remaining here in the first half. They're at their own 30. Here come the Los Angeles Rams, reigning defending undisputed Super Bowl champions. Oh, my God. They're going to run across. If you're Los Angeles, you got to run across over here to Cooper Kupp. Get rid of the football, Matthew Stafford. He can't. He got high and low. High and load. They're going to have to punt the football away. The 49ers could easily scheme their way into getting another points on the board before the end of the first quarter. What a terrible goddamn chip block from Tyler Higbee. Matthew Stafford never saw him coming. Oh, he's taking a thrashing back there. Looking like somebody in Henry's crib. 49ers defense got 4 sacks tonight. What? Motherfuckers getting fucked up out there. Am I streaming the Extreme Rules? Oh, yeah, that's this Saturday, right? Son of a bitch. Well, maybe. I'm taking a small trip upstate. I would hope, God willing, I make it back in time. As long as Extreme Rules doesn't start incredibly early, I should be able to stream Extreme Rules. Jake is tripping. Tiger said, what's my kind of video games? Metal Gear Solid. It's my favorite. Metal Gear Solid is my favorite video game series of all time. Dominic gonna get the beats. I hope so. God damn, the Rams getting cooked right now. San Francisco got something to say. Oh, this man's name is Professional Ass Eater. What's going on? What is this name? Yeah, there's a fan on the field. Unfortunately, we didn't see them. Wimby says that we love you in South Africa, man. Hey, I appreciate that. It's Macho time. Say, how's homegirl Adonis doing? Homegirl Adonis doing all right. She's doing all right. Actually in Florida right now. Her birthday's tomorrow. So she's doing all right. Where's the 14-gram clip from? I think it was Zoo York on Instagram. I actually don't know the origin of the clip. I just saw it on Instagram, and then bam. He was just, you buy 14 grams of crack, then you sell it. Oh, well, there it is. There it is. Box in a phone booth. It's out there. John D said, can you have a put your motherfucking head back down for Ron/Del Rio? Both of them motherfuckers out there and watching. Put your motherfucking head back down. Y'all have never been able to capture what y'all did in 2020. And it's a shame. Y'all need another pandemic for y'all to show up again. 1st and 10 right now. From the 30. Ooh, what a tackle from Floyd. God damn. Just came crashing down. No, at this point, they should have just used a timeout. They are wasting way too much time. They should have had 2 plays prepared. They expected to pick up way more yards than they actually did. They should have just used a timeout. Yup, they should have just used a timeout. Good job, Ramsey. Oh, no, that wasn't Ramsey. That was the other guy. KJ said, I swear to God, somebody always runs on the field in Cali. Love you, Chiseled. Hey, man, it's the Clout City. There's no other place outside of maybe New York that can contend with the amount of clout that people in LA would like to get. Somebody thinks, oh man, if I rush the field, I'll be a legend forever. Motherfuckers don't really remember that shit at all. It's cool for a good period of time, but in the grand scheme of things, motherfucker, hey man, I can't forget when this person ran across it. Nobody gives a fuck. Jimmy G gonna let it fly. Great coverage. Hey, at least they got a last shot heave towards the end zone here. Mr. GH2, Patenon said, where and when did I come up with hold my nuggets phrase? High school. When we was in high school, we used to always say, instead of saying like, suck my dick and things like that, man, hold my nuggets. Like something like that, where we'd say something of that nature. And then I figured when I started making the commentary, I'm like, man, you know what? Somebody getting mossed, don't get me wrong. I understand, the significance, the cultural significance of it, but I wanted to say something that, people, can have as an alternative. So I figured, you know what? Hold my nuggets. And because I'm from New York and we greet people by saying, oh, how was your day? Man, suck my dick. Suck my dick. So I put the two together. First half is concluded. San Francisco 49ers, although it's 14-6, it certainly doesn't feel like it's 14-6. It feels like it's 24-7. But that's not the score. 49ers have the lead right now over the Los Angeles Rams. Wimpy said, you got me in a football. Favorite player has to be Cody Parkey. Whoa. You out there in South Africa. There is no reason why your favorite player should be Cody Parkey. Please don't do that. Who's my favorite boxer of all time? Butterbean. Favorite boxer of all time. I would have to go Tyson. I think I'd have to go Tyson. Did I see Kanye West White Lives Matter shirt? Yes, I did. Personally, I'm little bit I want to say I get what he's trying to do, but it's a little bit it's one of those things where it's like, all right, you recognize all publicity is, they consider all publicity good publicity, but it's going to create more decisiveness amongst individuals. And I'm all for, conversation and dialogue and debate, but it's just going to end up, this is just going to ignite a fucking shouting match amongst individuals. Why? But hey, all power to you. I ain't going to tell the man not to have no fucking brand or whatever. People going to support him, they're going to support him. I think all of a sudden Kanye is just some fucking madman who's not very good, musical, genius, whatever the case may be at. That doesn't change what he's done and things of that nature. This particular, thing, I think I could have just done without it. But hey, man, all power to him. It doesn't slow down my bottom line. Boomer Sooner said, you are the GOAT. Well, there is, it's Chris Berman's on screen right now. Nacho Tom Patuan said, Bart Gunn, the best boxer of all time. If you know, you know. Well, he did take out Bradshaw. That's exactly what they wanted. That's exactly what they wanted. What do I think about the Ravens blowing the lead in 2 games in a row, 17+? Very disappointing. They take their foot off the gas. John Harbaugh should be ashamed of himself. Because the Baltimore culture is you go up by 3 scores, guess what? The game's over. That's what it used to be. It's just like with Pittsburgh. You go up by 3 scores, the game should be over. But the defenses ain't the same like they used to be. The defenses ain't what they used to be. Let me go and grab myself a snack. Shrek says, does the Unchiseled have any socials? Prophecy JA on Instagram. You will be able to find him. I will be back for the second half. I will see you momentarily.
You could not live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me.
Debo Samuel. What? Is he going to score again? Do we see Debo Samuel scoring again in the second half, ladies and gentlemen? Let me know if you believe Debo Samuel will score again in the second half. I see a lot of people that mess around and done got, deleted, blocked, banned, timed out. Unfortunately, people can't get banned no more. I don't believe that you can. Whatever the case may be. We are now in the second half, ladies and gentlemen. What is going on? My eyes are not very all right. But we are now in the second half, ladies and gentlemen. Who do we have winning? Do we still roll with the 49ers or possibly Rams? I believe that the Rams would walk away with this here W. But 49ers have always had the Rams number. The first time the Rams actually beat the 49ers was in the NFC Championship after losing 6 consecutive times. How will people still? Oh, no, I'm bugging. I thought this was a live goddamn interview and shit. How is that going to happen? These motherfuckers running out the tunnel after the kickoff? What kind of high school shit is that? But ladies and gentlemen, if you have not already, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. We got 420 on the likes. Let's get that sumbitch up to 500, 100. Stafford is only looking for Cup. That is a problem. Get some other individuals involved. It cannot be one person's show. Oh, shit. Son Melvin done came back. Oh, that's what's up. Hey, what did Jake from State Farm just ask? I'm not too sure, but I do have State Farm. Oh, shit. I done hit the doggone camera. What am I doing? I done hit the doggone camera. Come on now. What's wrong with me? 2nd and 9. Good pass from porn star Jimmy G, finding George McGriddle Kittle over the middle. 0-0. First down. George Kittle making a hell of a doggone play, getting right behind Jones. Hell of a damn play. What a pass from Jimmy G right there. Look at the twist. Look at the throw. That's a beautiful pass right there. Oh, that 49ers fan in the background is having a hell of a doggone time. George Kittle, his first catch of the game. 13:40 on the clock right now. It's literally been a minute and 26. Oh, my God. Look at the rush. Somehow, Jimmy G gets away, and the pass is nearly intercepted. Nearly intercepted by Haley. Hey, let me tell you something right now. The Rams are doing what the Pittsburgh Steelers did yesterday. Football's a game of inches. The Rams are this close away from every single fucking big-ass play, bro. They're literally inches away from a big play, bro. David Box said the 49ers is your wife team. She needs a W after your Bears beat her in the beginning of the season. Indeed, in that rain game where Justin Fields was sliding across the doggone floor. Oh, good tackle. Wow, these motherfuckers can't bring somebody down on first contact. What is going on, bruh? Are there no more short tacklers on the field right now? Bazile said, how the hell did Jimmy G get out that sack? I wish I knew. That shit was fucking crazy. Oh, by the way, for those of you guys who happen to travel a lot or possibly you have a series of trips coming on, if you did not know, allow me to be the individual who informs you because I just found this out myself. Did you know TSA pre-check is only $85 for 5 years? I had no clue. This whole time, I thought motherfuckers was paying exorbitant fees to get TSA pre-check and skip the line. That shit is $85 for 5 years, bro. I'm filing my application tomorrow. And I don't even think you got to take off your shoes. I'm walking through scanning with my sneakers on. Come on, man. David Box said he wasn't the only one sliding. Hey, man, you got to get that victory. You know, you gave her the, you made her, she didn't necessarily board the L train, but she did get strokes of victory, I'm sure, you know. Hey, man, you gave her that veteran's pipe. But we're not talking about that right now. Yeah, 5 years. Flying Low said 5 years. Oh, hell no. Your boy been doing it wrong. Hey, that's a fact. That's a fact. 5 fucking years. $85 for 5 years, bro. So I'm on it, bro. I'm on it. Masir said you still got to take off those shoes. No. It depends. It depends. Did I see that banger from Adonis Burner? There's a banger from Adonis Burner. Let me go check. What's going on Twitter? Mustafa Ali just walked up, challenged Bobby Lashley. Not a good look situation. Oh, okay. I thought something else happened. What was I searching for? Adonis Burner. That's right. Burner. There was a banger on the Adonis Burner. Really? This guy with the clips is wild. But if you guys haven't already followed Chiseled Adonis Burner on Twitter, please go ahead and do so. Chiseled Adonis Burner account on Twitter. Look how fast. We did the goddamn stream yesterday, and I showed the photo. And already, it's up. That's wild, bruh. It's literally been less than 12 hours, and already I got there's a new banner on there with a high school photo of of the Chiseled Adonis laying down. Pause. Whoa, Flight is doing what? Yeah, wildin'. But, ladies and gentlemen, right now, comment section, how do you feel about the 49ers and the Rams? Do you think the Rams can make a comeback? They haven't necessarily had the very, very favorable first half. So now, with their first possession of the second, what can they do to make something happen? Peter said, you're not into the NFL, but you're sick as fuck right now. You sick? I hope you get all right. Can they take their receipt to the sperm bank and get their comeback? That is the question. The age-old question. Oh. Take a look at this fat, nasty son of a bitch. Who's that? EDP 445. Somebody said he was back on Instagram or something like that, or he's on YouTube with his other accounts. I can't even lie to you, dog. Don't get me wrong. That dude very disgusting, but I'd still share a conversation with him. I really would. I'd like to pick that man's brain and say, fam, what the fuck was going through your mind? The only downside is he probably shoots you on sight. So it wouldn't be a very good idea to exchange in conversation. Wimpy said, it's just me wishing the LA Android Chargers lose to hear Chiseled say, no charges. No. 49ers, unless the Rams can run the football better. Well, for whatever reason, there's Kupp. I need to see the replay of the route. I need to see the replay of the route because that man, number 29, was coming off of the floor. I need to see the replay of the route. That man must have that boy out of his cleats. I need to see the replay of the route. What happened to 29? Did he slip? Oh, no, he just slipped. I think he just slipped. Damn, they didn't show us the angle we needed to see. I think that man just slipped because he was running. He was coming from safety. I don't know that brother's name. Where'd I put my water? The existential dangerous predator. Do you think the NFL should stop trying to expand American football to other countries? I don't think they should stop. I think they should just come to the understanding that it's probably not going. It's way too complex. Oh, wow. Skoranek actually caught a football. I'll be damned. In traffic at that. Not necessarily caught it in traffic. No, I'll take that back. He usually ends up, he's due for a drop every single game. But hell of a catch by Skoranek. But I don't think the NFL should stop trying to expand to other countries. I think they just need to acknowledge that other countries probably won't be as interested. You know, basketball is somewhat easy to understand. Soccer, easy to understand. Football, very, very, very complex. ESPN needs to fire their whole crew of turds and white Chiseled Adonis, his ass is on fire. Oh, and higher Chiseled Adonis is what I think you meant to say. You said, and white Chiseled Adonis. I wonder what that means. Basile said, I don't get why they're going to Germany this year. I don't know. I think they're just trying to get into as many countries as possible. Kind of just to say, hey, look what we did. What the hell are the 49ers doing, bruh? They're just giving up the middle of the field. 3 straight plays, the middle of the field is getting exploited. Fam, how soft is your zone? What are they doing? That's wild, man. Soccer is complex, not as complex as football. Soccer is not as complex as football. Football, a lot of different elements are going on. Soccer, it's not as complex as football. I think football might be of the 5 major sports, being football, basketball, baseball, hockey, soccer. I think football is the most complex of all of them. Now that doesn't diminish what other sports are. Rugby is popular. Rugby is popular. But rugby is a little bit different than American football. American football has a lot more that's going on across everywhere. I think American football has a lot more that's going on across everywhere. Now again, when I say complex, I'm not talking about difficulty. I think the hardest thing in sports is hitting a baseball. I think the toughest thing in sports is hitting a baseball. There's a bit more athleticism, I think, in basketball than in the other sports. Soccer, I think you need to have the most stamina to play soccer. Your ability to multitask, I think that's what needs to happen the most in hockey. But football, I think football is the most complex. Every sport has their different, portion that makes it, very special. But I think football of all the 5 major sports are probably the most complex. I think that's the most complex. So let me qualify what it is that I'm saying, not to get anything misconstrued. When I say, wow, this motherfucker couldn't keep his footing, they're going to have to settle for another field goal. Listen, let me tell you something right now. If you can't score touchdowns, you're not going to have a good time. Peyton said, Peyton said to Rich Stone, but if Aaron Judge was allowed to legally kill someone, well, goddamn. Chess. The thing with sports, and this is kind of why I look at golf and say, man, I can't. It's not like when I think about sports, it's not just necessarily competitive. I think there needs to be a athletic strain in order for something to be considered a sport. Like chess is all brain power. Like, don't get me wrong, they got long, like, you got to have stamina if you have a chess match that fucking goes like 5 hours or some shit like that. You got to be able to endure. But that's where I kind of look at it like, man, there is chess boxing. I did a video on chess boxing. But, it's more of a game than because for chess, you could also go checkers. Stafford able to, it's still going to get categorized as a sack. That's going to be categorized as a sack. That's a tackle for loss. He's down 1 yard short. Bobby put 2 on, said, so Odell visited the Giants today. That's hilarious. And you know what's funny? I wouldn't be surprised if they signed him. I would not be surprised if they signed him. Because Sterling Shepard, but here's the thing, like I stated before, Odell probably won't be, able to help a team until the playoffs. So since that's the case, signing Odell now does you no favors. Fam, what the hell are the Rams doing? Wow, they was able to scheme for a pass interference. Hey, I think the refs are going to pick this flag up. Yes, there is chess boxing. Type in Chiseled Adonis chess boxing. Basili said, golf, in your opinion, is more of a hobby, like you do with your buddies, compete against each other, drinking on the course. But the thing is, golf, I see the competitive thing is there. There's slight athleticism, but I can't necessarily say I think it's less to do with your athleticism because there's a lot of technique that needs to go into it. I think there's a bit of mathematics that plays a role as well. So you can try to figure out where it is that you want to hit things and understand the velocity, the trajectory, and things of that nature. But like that's where I think with sport, like for example, like NASCAR being a sport, you're driving. Like literally, oh, this man got suplexed. But like NASCAR, you're driving. It's competitive. Don't get me wrong. It's incredibly competitive. There's an adrenaline rush that exists there, but you're driving. You're extreme speeds. I'm not saying anybody can do it, but you're driving, and that's considered a sport. So it's a slippery slope. It's like, all right, well, what do we categorize? That's where it starts to get subjective. Macho Tom Patuan said, crack baby basketball is the hardest sport. Crack baby? What do you mean crack baby basketball? What you mean, like jail ball? 2nd and 13 from the 21. They're going to run a screen. Get some blockers for Cup. There you go, Cup. Get outside, Cup. First down. Inside the 10-yard line. He should be out of bounds at this 7. They should mark that at the 7. Oh, it's a female judge. Pardon me, a female ref. You lose weight on those races. Hell yeah, you do, because you bet money and you mess around leaving broke. I'm pretty sure horse racing is considered a sport. Oh, it's a South Park episode. Crack baby bastard, son of a bitch. That's when them 1-2 children were playing ball. Yeah, I gotta come back to me. You know what's funny? I haven't watched an episode of South Park since fucking 2017. I thought they actually, when they had that episode, or I should say that season where they said, are we canceling South Park? I thought they was actually going to cancel it. Oh, boy, Tyler Higbee would have had a score right there. Matthew Stafford just fucked up. They need a touchdown here. They desperately need a touchdown here. Jake said, I love you, Chiseled. Will you marry me? No. I decline. Negative. Adolfo said, is cheerleading a sport? Cheerleading, yes. I actually think cheerleading can be considered a sport, yes. Synchronized swimming? But how can one and the other not? So, you see? Because by all intents and purposes, Battle of the Bands, is that not a sport? Henry put 2 on, said, I'm the GOAT in the jack-off league, can go for 6 rounds. Jesus Christ. What's wrong with this man, bro? What's wrong with this man? Who am I going for? I actually picked the Rams to win this game. But I have no dog in this horse. I said no dog in this horse. I have no dog in this race. You have one-on-one bottom of the screen. You should run Cooper Kupp across the field. They're gonna. Oh, what? It's what the hell? They're gonna bring Cooper Kupp across. Bad pass, nearly intercepted. Oh my God, that was the worst possible read. I ain't even gonna lie to you, dog. They probably should have just waited towards Cooper Kupp. They had one-on-one on the backside to Allen Robinson. Why the fuck don't you go to Robinson? You brought him to the. It's one-on-one outside. He ran inside to go back out. That was a bad man. He should have just waited for Robinson, bro. That was a bad read from Stafford. That should have been intercepted in the end zone. 49ers just missed out on one. The Rams should be ashamed of themselves. They went all the way down the field just to get 3. That's bad. He rushed the goddamn play. You had Allen Robinson one-on-one, all alone. The safety rolled over to go help against Kupp, and you didn't go to Robinson. If that's Odell on the field, they throw it to fucking Odell. Stop disrespecting Allen Robinson like that. It's a terrible goddamn read, bruh. The hell was he doing? Yeah, the Suns took an L. That was wild to see. Select entry level in the hashtag rules. Hello there. Select Entry level. Inside. Hashtag roles. It's very disappointing. That's very disappointing on the goddamn. It's very disappointing from the Los Angeles Rams. Offensively, they're looking like garbage right now. Pimp Daddy Shaq said, hilarious. I'll just listen to Patrice O'Neal's segment about what a sport is. Funny, I was actually listening to that, I think, a few weeks ago. And you know what's funny? I think his best bit, two of them, when he was talking about the Just Be Good to Me portion, when he was speaking to that woman who was having an affair with a married man and was talking about if the married man would ever leave his wife. I think that was one of his all-time episodes. And also the United Areas of America, without question, one of the funniest fucking bits that Patrice had. The what is the sport, when he was talking about creating new sports and just have motherfuckers on the other side just run into each other, I was thinking about that for the longest, bro. Is hacky sack a sport? Shit. Safeties can't catch. That's why they play. I remember my coach had always said, when you see motherfuckers who playing defense, they just had no hands to play on offense. Or I should say defensive backs. You play D-back because you can't catch a football. Jake said, you're done with the sus stuff, but what is my top 5 kickers of all time? Shit. Top 5 kickers of all time. Adam Vinatieri, Justin Tucker. Adam Vinatieri, Justin Tucker, Morton Anderson. Mark Mosley may have it. He's the only kicker to win an MVP, 1982, with the Washington. But the I won't put Mosley there. I'll throw Gary Anderson on there as well. So Morton Anderson, Gary Anderson, Adam Vinatieri, Justin Tucker. And if I had to put a fifth, I will not say Mason Crosby. I will not say David Akers. I won't say Phil Dawson. Oh, my God, he lost the football. The Rams almost got it. I won't go Elam. Oh, I was hoping somebody was going to write, Garo, you're premium. I'm like, you stupid motherfucker, you. I don't want to use a duel, like freaking Norm Van Brocklin or some shit like that. I don't want to use no duel motherfuckers. Janikowski, no. Guskowski, no. Reed, no. Oh, my God. Kyle Juszczyk with a huge... Oh, my... Ran somebody over, too. Get your juice. No, I wouldn't go Elam. I wouldn't put Elam there. Matt Prater, that's Longfoot Poppy right there. Baronis, no. Boswell can definitely work his way there if he stays as consistent as he's been. Underappreciated players, I would always go Mike Evans, but I think he's getting the respect he deserves now. McAfee's a punter. I need one more kicker. Tucker, Vinatieri, both Andersons. No, I won't go Matt Bryant. They already inside the 45, bro. That's wild. Already inside the 45. You know what? Another first down. This crazy. Robbie Gould. You know what? I'll go Hanson. I think I'll go Hanson. So this said Ryan Longwell. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. I'll go Hanson. So Vinatieri, Tucker, Gary, and Morton Anderson, and then John Hanson. You know, Ray Guy's a punter. If I had to go top 5 punters all time, Ray Guy, Shane Leckler, Ray Guy, Shane Leckler, Johnny Hecker, Johnny Hecker, pardon me. I don't want to go, fuck was this guy's name who played for the goddamn Giants? He punted for like 20 fucking years. I don't want to go him. I actually, just for Sam Koch, whatever the shit is, him, and then I'd put McAfee in there for a very short period. Despite the fact that he's not a Hall of Famer, but because I that one is going to be a little biased where I'd put him in there. I'd put him in there, but that would be my five punters. Koch. Pardon me, Koch. That's how you pronounce it. I never knew how to fucking pronounce this motherfucker's last name. So there's that. Fam, the Rams, they need to hold them to a field goal here. Because this is a ridiculous drive, bruh. This is a ridiculous drive. You talk about people not knowing their alignment, their assignment, their responsibility. The 49ers drove all the way down the field with ease, bruh. Absolute ease. That's craziness. There's Pastor Debo. You know he's not going to get tackled down easily. Fighting through multiple different motherfuckers, bro. This man will not be taken down on first contact. I want to see his workout regimen. Because ain't no way, bro. Debo a grown fucking man, son. Debo Samuel is a grown fucking man, son. Bobby Wagner is going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. Debo Samuel just ran through that motherfucker. Bro. That's crazy. Most underrated tight end in the league? Most underrated tight end in the league? Shit, what? Oh, all right. Bobby Wagner making a play. Hello. That's Wagner making a play right there. Way to make up. Way to make up for fucking up last play. Good job, Wagner. Underrated tight end in the league right now. I actually would say Pat Freiermuth. And Mike Gesicki. I think those two, because when you talk about the head honchos in the tight end who get their flowers, Travis Kelce, George Kittle, Darren Waller, Mark Andrews, Kyle Pitts. Those five, they get all of their flowers, despite the fact that Pitts is very young in the game. But I believe Gesicki should get that number 5 spot, but they talk about Pitts more than they do Gesicki. So I would have those two underrated ones, Pat Freiermuth and Mike Gesicki. Also on top of that, Hawkinson as well. Goddard, he's around that area as well. I would actually throw in Goddard as well. Peyton, Dallas had Peyton. Yeah, but I would say Freiermuth. I'd say Freiermuth. As for underappreciated players in the league right now, I'm trying to think of somebody who does not get the respect they should, despite consistent play. Amari Cooper, Mitch Trubisky, Miles Sanders. I actually think Miles Sanders doesn't get the. Yeah, I would agree there. Brandon Cook. There we go. Brandon Cooks. That's number 1 for me. Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks. I don't think motherfuckers give Brandon Cooks the respect he deserves. That man's been a journeyman, and they don't give that man his respect.
Billionaire really wanted me to say hi.
Wait, billionaire once paid him 200. What? Oh no, Mr. Beast, crazy. Jesus Christ, bro, that's crazy. This man paid Mr. Beast $250,000 to say hello to his kid. What? God damn. I need to step my game up. Top 5 fullbacks. I'm not gonna count Franco Harris or Jim Brown because I always consider those guys running backs. But top 5 fullbacks. Mike Allstott, Christian Okoye, Daryl Johnson, the motherfucker who blocked for Priest Holmes and Adrian Peterson. I think his last name was Henderson. Is some shit with an H. Him and then Lorenzo Neal. That's my 5. Touchdown! Back in the end zone. George McGriddle Kittle. San Francisco leads 21-9. Well, 20-9. Why is Jerry Rice in the front row? This man need to be in the box. What is wrong with him trying to act like he regular? Although there ain't nothing different. But that's Jerry Rice. That's the greatest football player to ever live. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Oh, no, he's out of bounds. He's out of bounds. He's out of bounds. This coming back. He's out of bounds. That is not a touchdown. Out of bounds. His foot out here looking like Demi Lovato knows. He's out of bounds. He's touching white. He's out of bounds. He's out of bounds. John Kuhn was nice, but he was not on that level. Tony Richardson. That's what the fuck the guy's name was. It was Tony Richardson. God damn it. I always forget his last name. Tony Richardson, Mike Allstott, Christian Okoye, Lorenzo Neal, and Daryl Johnson. Those are my 5 fullbacks. Carlos Dansby was underrated. Hey, Carlos Dansby was underrated. That was a hell of a doggone player. You know somebody else who was as well? Cameron Wake. You know somebody else? Here's a name. Ryan Kerrigan. He's out of bounds. He's out of bounds. Out of bounds. That is not a touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. On the first play of the fourth quarter. Larry Zonk. No, I always count Larry Zonk as a running back. I mean, back in the 70s, people would be listed as fullback. They had people who was literally playing halfback, but they were more running backs than fullback. Larry Zonk actually can get it. Like John Riggins, like things like you can kind of count them as legit fullback, but they were running backs. Let's just keep it a buck. They were really running backs. Who am I going for? I picked the Rams to win this game, but the way things are looking right now, San Francisco probably going to mess around and win. But the Rams did their job. They held San Fran to a field goal here, and now things can get interesting. They just need to finish in the end zone. I still pick the Rams to win. I'm not going to change my pick. Arian Foster was underrated. I don't think he was underrated when he was playing. When he was playing, he got his respect. When Arian Foster was playing, he got his respect. It was now that he's retired, obviously people have since forgotten somewhat about him. But I think he definitely got his respect when he was playing. But the fourth quarter, kicked through the uprights, and it's good. Sound the alarm. It is that time once again. The final period. Like menstruation before menopause of this game, where the San Francisco 49ers host the reigning defending undisputed Super Bowl champion of the world, Los Angeles Rams. They lead 17-9. Can the Rams take their receipt to the sperm bank and get a comeback, or will the 49ers continue their supremacy over the Los Angeles Rams in the regular season and pick up their 7th consecutive victory in the regular season over the Rams? Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter. Fourth quarter. We are here, ladies and gentlemen. It is the fourth quarter. Larry Johnson was a monster for those 2 years before he started. What did he do? Was it domestic violence? I forget. It was some crazy shit. Came over right after Priest Holmes. He was like, God damn, you're never going to see another priest. Surprise, motherfucker. Here come Larry Johnson. You don't do my picks anymore. No. It's going to be only post. It's going to be post-week stream. So Wednesday, I will go live on Wednesday to do a reaction for what transpired, and I'll also give my preview for what's going to happen in the upcoming week. gonna act like what just happened ain't happened. But ladies and gentlemen, it's not a fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. I want to see those fours in the chat room. Make sure those fours are prevalent. Let the people know that you got fours in the chat. Warwick Dunn, very underrated running back. Peyton Hill has had one motherfucking season. One season. John D said from 1 to 10 gloves, how much do you want to be cut up? Like Nicole said, 0. I don't want to be cut up. Jay Storms for 2 on said most boring / exciting game of football. Most boring / exciting game of football. Most boring / exciting game of football? I don't quite understand what you mean there. Are you referencing a video game? A particular game? I have no opinion here, brother. I think I would need a little bit more explanation on that. If Le'Veon Bell stays in Pittsburgh, he would have been a Hall of Famer. I wouldn't necessarily go Hall of Famer. I think he would have had 2 more years of elite play. Actually, 3 years of elite play. 2018, I think he would have had elite play. 2019, he would have had elite play. 2020, he would have had moderate, good enough play, and then ultimately that offensive line was done. By 2020, the offensive line was already dying, but Le'Veon could have shielded, everything behind that O-line. But 2021, things would have definitely looked bleak for him. Super Bowl 40 was Super Bowl 40 was somewhat boring and exciting. It was like a highs and lows of that particular game. DeWalt put 2 on it. Much love, DeWalt. Terrell Davis, he's not underrated. Terrell Davis not underrated, but he's a brother who only had freaking 4 seasons. He was able to make it to the Hall of Fame because it was like, man, you got hurt. It's different. Like somebody like a Gale Sayers, Kenny Easley, people who got hurt, in like the 80s or whatever, then you can kind of say, I bet it was a little bit different because when you talk about the Hall of Fame, you didn't have all them dogs that was already in there. Terrell Davis was fucking waiting, and you had motherfuckers like Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith, Curtis Martin, LaDainian Tomlinson, all these other, motherfuckers was going into the hall, and then Terrell Davis went after them, and I'm kind of looking at it like, come on now. I'm not going to say because, it's creature of the moment kind of situation, but let's just keep it real. Don't get me wrong. Injury, it's unfortunate sort of situation. Somebody gets hurt, and that can alter, one's career despite how good they may have been at their peak. But come on, man. It can't just be a hall of very good. Now, don't get me wrong. Terrell Davis had some of the greatest, playoff, runs of all time when you talk about postseason performance. But the sample size is too small, man. To put in the hall, to be illuminated, to be immortalized forever, I don't know. 3rd and 10 right now for Stafford. Wow, pass intercept. No, pardon me. It's incomplete. Yeah, the Rams is having a very difficult time right now. Jay Storms for 5 on said, what was the most boring game of football you've ever seen? And then what's the most exciting game of football I've ever seen? Okay, exciting? Probably exciting. Super Bowl 38. Super Bowl 38, Patriots and Carolina Panthers. That was very exciting. Super Bowl 49. Patriots, Seahawks, Super Bowl 43, Steelers and oh Jesus, they could have a great punt return right here. He is having a good punt return. Steelers and Cardinals, Super Bowl 13, Steelers and Cowboys as well. Those were all very, very, very exciting. Boring games. Also, Lions and Browns, 2009, Matthew Stafford rookie year. His duel with, I believe it was Brady Quinn. That was very, very exciting. There's a lot of good games. The Rams and 4 years ago, the Rams and Chiefs, Monday Night Football, that shit was fucking amazing. But boring. No, Super Bowl 53, Patriots and Rams wasn't boring. I actually found that to be quite exciting game. It was a defensive chess match. If you want to look at boring Super Bowls, Super Bowl 40 between the Steelers and the Seahawks, that game was actually pretty boring. I didn't really enjoy that. Super Bowl 48 was a fucking blowout, but you actually could watch that game and say, hey, man, you kind of still felt like something could have possibly happened because Peyton Manning was at the helm, but unfortunately it didn't. Very boring games. Patriots and Titans, 2009, I think it was. They blew out the Titans like 59-0. I would love to say the Steelers and Dolphins in the Mud Bowl, but the Mud Bowl was actually a very fun game to watch if you go back and you watch that 3-0 game. Colts Bears was not a snoozer. There was 10 turnovers in that game. That game was not a snoozer. Motherfuckers was fumbling every other goddamn drive. That game was not a snoozer. 49ers Ravens was boring? Nah, I disagree. But if I was to think back to just regular season games, it's very difficult to remember a boring regular season game. You'd have to think about like a playoff or some shit like that. And even sometimes there's blowouts that are relatively exciting. I like the last Rams and Patriots Super Bowl because I watched you've seen the X's and O's. It was Belichick versus McVay more than it was the players that was on the field. The Bucs Chiefs Super Bowl wasn't boring. I actually enjoyed it. What the hell are the Rams doing across the board, bro? It's a game of inches. It's a goddamn shame, bro. Rams ought to be ashamed of themselves. DeWillie said, you need Cup to go off this quarter. I don't know about that. David said, you got a question. What's the single athlete sport you can play and still be successful in? What is the single athlete sport you can play and be successful in? If there was a single athlete sport I can play. Whoa, this man about to fight? Whoa. What's going on here? Boy, these motherfuckers about to fight on the sideline. What is wrong with these dudes? Yeah, these dudes frustrated, bro. He's like, yo, man, I'm a grown man. I fear God, homie. These motherfuckers about to fight. Tennis, you could be very successful in tennis. But for me, personally, because I hadn't played tennis, oh, Jesus Christ, Debo about to, oh, no, he didn't. They're going to stop him right there. But do I remember Michael Vick's comeback in the Meadowlands 2008? Yep, I have a commentary on it. There's a hold on the offense. This could be a break that the Rams needed. Tennis, I personally can't play tennis, but tennis, track and field. If there was a game, track and field, I think I could run a 3,200, 1,600. If I was committed to it, I think I could be, decent in that. Tennis, I think tennis is something you can't pick up when you're like a little bit older and all of a sudden be good at. I think that's something you got to be doing for a while. Swimming, I'm actually taking swimming lessons this month, so I will be oh, god damn. Aaron Donald just slammed the fuck out of Kittle. Bowling. Wrestling, stuff like that. I think me personally, I'd probably go track and field. I think I would go track and field on boxing, MMA, stuff like that. But I'd probably go track and field at the top of the list. 11:39 left on the clock here, ladies and gentlemen. 11:39 left on the clock here. 49ers lead 17-9. 3rd and 13. The Rams need a stop. Aaron Donald got to make a play here. Oh, Lord, it's pass over. There's Debo, first down and more. He's loose. God damn. All the way to the 30, bruh. What the hell, bruh? Donald went out to DN. They had Donald out at DN, and then just look at the blocks for Debo Samuel. Oh, boy, what, they about to fight? What the hell they doing? Whoa, the referee lost his hat. Yeah, they getting real chippy, fam. Everything that could go wrong for the Rams is going wrong. Jalen Ramsey couldn't get Ayuk off of him, and then at the end of the play, now they just grabbing helmets and talking trash. Hey, somebody got to make a play now. Oh, damn, Bobby Wagner immediately came over. How the fuck the Rams ain't have a single 20-yard play, bro? This crazy. There you go. Aaron Donald made a play. But they're going to need a bit more. They got to hold them to a field goal here or possibly mess around and get a block. Aaron Donald needs to start making plays. He needs to start making plays big time. As a Ravens fan, when Debo requested a trade, I immediately started looking at Pittsburgh like, who the fuck can we move? But I don't want to play the role of armchair GM because ultimately, what does that do for me? Benny said, just kiss already. 2nd and 11 right now. Porn star Jimmy G to the, woo. Hey, right now, this right here, this play right here is the game for Los Angeles. It's literally not. It's more figurative than it is literal. But this is Los Angeles needs to make a play on this 3rd down. You need a sack to make it a very difficult field goal for old man Robbie. Or you need a motherfucking takeaway. You need this drive, right? This is the stop. The Rams game is on the line right here. They don't win this play, it's looking incredibly bleak. More bleak now than it was before. Another screen. They're going to hold them to a field goal. It's going to be from the 25. They're going to be kicking up. Oh, wow, what the hell is he doing? Yo, Ramsey better stop. They nearly flagged this man. Ramsey better stop. That man better stop. If they threw the flag right there, he would have single-handedly cost this team the game. Oh, good job by Ramsey, able to duck the damn sack. Duck the block. This man slipped right underneath. Hey, that should be a defense. Hey, that should be illegal hands to the face. That should be illegal hands to the face and repeat 3rd down. That's a 42-yard field goal. David Box said, now that you wanted to. Oh, wow, he missed. No. Woo. Hey. Robbie Gould missed. Wide left. Wait, things just got interesting. He missed it. Yoga fire. David said, not how you wanted to phrase the question. Okay, let's see. Transferable athleticism is what you're saying. So you're saying if I was a professional athlete and wanted to play a different sport, what would be a base to where you can transfer your skills? Say if you choose baseball. Okay, so basketball. Okay, so if you were to football into tennis, I think works because of the lateral movement. Football into tennis, I think works because of the lateral movement. Boxing, no, pardon me, MMA into boxing works. Boxing into MMA, not so much. Because if I start getting low and going for legs, you're going to be absolutely foreign to the situation. Lars, but 5 wants to say, you and your brother joined the Patreon. Love my commentary. Even introduce your coworkers to my channel. I appreciate that. KT Chris said next Monday, Raw will be in Brooklyn. Yes, it will be. Myself and the Unchiseled Adonis will be there. So next Monday night, there will be no stream. Football into tennis. Football to rugby, that works. I actually believe baseball into Baseball into hockey? No. I don't think that works. Yeah, I don't think that works. Oh, there's some bots in here. Damn. Greatest wrestling group. Greatest wrestling group. I always say Four Horsemen. Well, actually, no. I did Horsemen, DX, NWO. But you also have the Shield. Very, very formidable. Wrestling into hockey? No, I don't think so because of the goddamn, because of the skating. It's very difficult. Evolution. How could I forget? All right, but now the Rams need to put together a drive right here. They need to put together a drive right here. Pickup of about 2 to start out the drive. They need to put together a drive right here. Malik said that Kittle TD being called back just killed you in fantasy and you're playing against your dad. That's hilarious. Baseball into shuffleboard. The Rams have 0 touchdowns in the fourth quarter this season. That's crazy. How you got 0 touchdowns in the fourth quarter? It's only been 3 weeks. Baseball into tennis? Actually, baseball into tennis can work. I think baseball into tennis can work. If you play basketball, you can transfer to any sport. You know, I think you got a point. I think you got a point. Maybe not so much swimming, but I think you got a point. Yeah, basketball's athleticism does translate very well. Basketball's athletic. Oh, wait. Basketball doesn't necessarily. Oh, well. Hockey, it depends. Because basketball has a stop and start from offense to defense. Hockey, the puck going the other way, you got to be able to whoop, whoop, and make a move. You know, right off the stop on the dime on the skates. So it kind of does, work there. Boxing training definitely gets you in probably some of the best shape. But translating boxing into every sport, not so much. Not so much. How you go from basketball to soccer? It's just the endurance that plays the role there, and I think there's a with the only downside is because it's like with basketball, it's a dribbling of the hand. Soccer is a dribbling of the foot. So technically, you're kind of, in theory, it'd be a reverse of the same thing. Oh, pick! There it is! Interception! Headed to McDonald's. Can I get a McPick 6? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. The Rams playing like shit. Touchdown, 49ers. Oh, what a pass. Intercepted. 50-yard INT return for a touchdown. Sean McVay is confused. What a goddamn play. Stop playing with him. Is he Polynesian? Is he Samoan? Is he Tongan? Does not matter. Acknowledge him. Woo! Can I get a McPick 6? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. The Rams are choking it. What are they doing? Oh, when the Rams go marching in. Oh, when the Rams go marching in. How I want to be in that number when the Rams go marching in. Into the L train when the Rams go marching in. To the L's when the Rams go marching in. People are talking about, damn it, that is for the Saints. But damn it, Rams did it to themselves. They ought to be ashamed of themselves. Lynn Swann did ballet. Indeed he did. Somebody else did ballet. Was it Marshall Faulk? I forget. Somebody else did ballet for a little bit, but Lynn Swann he really did ballet. He actually had me pondering wanting to get into ballet. I can't even lie to you, dog. After my freshman year of high school, I was thinking about it. I'm like, fucking hell, man. I might want to I might want to figure out something regarding balance, but I started testing myself in my backyard. Like I would just watch videos on, this is like the early days of YouTube, like 4 years into YouTube. So I would just watch, videos on YouTube, try to replicate it. So I would work on my balance and how to jump gracefully in the air, contort my body, land different ways. Like there's no reason why I've never torn up my knee. It doesn't make sense. I should have been tore up my knee when I was a kid. But I tried to, I was able to learn balance. I've learned how to fall. Like a lot of times people always talk about how in wrestling you got to know how to fall. And it sounds ludicrous, but when playing basketball or whatever, I know how to land light on my feet. You ever saw somebody jump like they doing box jump, they land on their fucking heels, or when they walk, they stomping? People don't know how to like creep up on somebody, walk on your tippy toes, jump, land on the balls of your feet. I learned all that shit from just, watching people like Lynn Swan and individuals like himself, just learning how to, take care of your body, land different ways and stuff like that. Herschel Walker did ballet. Rams O-line can't block a matchbox car with a giant desk. Matthew Stafford's got 3 picks in the fourth quarter. That's wild, bro. And this man had 0 picks in the fourth quarter last year.
They are who we thought they were.
Absolute fucking frauds. Frauds. He's a fraud. I said, he's a fraud. Oh, I thought the ball was loose for a second. That'd have been some wild shit. Oh, this man done grabbed his goddamn body. Hey, somebody finna fight tonight. I said finna. I meant to say fixing. They fixing to fight tonight. Hey, Chiseled, what movies am I into? My favorite movie of all time is Tombstone. James Poole said the Rams are playing like my beloved Steelers. That's what they do look like right now. 49ers defense is fucking balling right now. 1 INT for a TD, 5 sacks, 11 pressures, but it feels like so much more. John D said if there were 4 players from Washington that would be immediately help Pittsburgh, who would they be? 4 players from Washington. Jonathan Allen. Actually, Chase Young, when he returns. Chase Young. Jonathan Allen. Terry McLaurin, because he's their I believe he's their team's best player. Terry McLaurin, and I don't want to say Deron Payne. If I had one more player from Washington. Not Wentz. Please stop it. Not Wentz. You know what? Fuck it, Deron Payne. We'll go Deron Payne. I'll throw in Deron Payne. You need that first down. Good job, Rams, but you got to move now. It's a 15-point game, 2-score game. No, Gibson, no. Najee Harris got that cup. If y'all was in a fight and you can perform one wrestling finisher, what would it be? Sweet Chin Music. Or maybe the RKO. What's your favorite player in the NFL right now? Probably Aaron Rodgers. I said earlier, on top of that, Minkah Fitzpatrick as well, TJ Watt, but probably Aaron Rodgers and then TJ Watt. Followed by Minkah, Patrick Mahomes, Deebo Samuel, Derrick Henry. Fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Under 5 minutes left to go here. Matthew Stafford just threw a pick 6. They're trailing by 15, 24-9. 2nd and 10. Stafford over the middle. Got his man. Protect the football. He's free. Oh, he gets a knee down. That's Stanton right there. Greetings from Asbury Park, says Swift V. Stir 215 said you can walk perfectly fine on your toes. Magnificent. I might go to sleep early today so I can go to the gym extra early tomorrow. $4:20 left on the clock here. $4:20 left on the clock. Neo Gohan said, would I ever make a gaming channel? At this stage, no, because I got a lot of things that are going on, so I don't necessarily have the time. Matthew Stafford down the field. He's got Skoranek. Protect the football. First down. Now they got to keep moving. You can't waste no timeouts. It's 2-possession game. You got to keep moving. Rolling, rolling, rolling down the river, rolling down the river. Token said bigger, best workout for bigger forearms and calves. Most people would suggest masturbation. Curl a 10-pound dumbbell. Like, have it, what's the best way I can explain this? If you have a 10-pound dumbbell, 10-pound dumbbell, you kind of just fucking have it like here, curl that. I think that's the best for the forearm. Also, the hand, like if you go to the gym, grab a clip. With the clip, those two, by far, I believe, the best forearm exercises. As for calves, calf raises. I mean, nothing. I think there's not a single calf exercise that I've done that was done that's bigger than the goddamn calf raises. Kill switch or stunner. Jamal said, how am I doing? I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. Can't complain. There's another sack for the Niners. The offensive line has been absolute basura. 3rd and 18 right now. Stafford is standing on the logo. Get rid of the football. Pass over the middle. That man's not picking up a first down. Hey, let me tell you something right now. This is the game right here. MLK said worst beatdown, Triple H and Austin beating up the Hardys in Lita 2001, or Vince beating up Stephanie in the I Quit at No Mercy 2000. No, by far. I don't want to say by far, but Vince beating Stephanie in the I Quit match at No Mercy 2003. That one was kind of just, oh my God, that is happening. Jesus. At least with Hardy and Lita, that was just, it was a small moment type of situation. Vince and Steph, that one was kind of uncomfortable watching the entire time. I enjoyed it because I'm somewhat of a sadist. But 2:30. Wow, they are still, well, I mean, hell, it's 4th and 10. Why not? Take your time. And there's the timeout there, and that play wasn't even going to work regardless. MDJ put 5 on it. Said, best way to lose weight, I've been struggling because I have a sweet tooth and tend to eat unhealthy. For one, you got to make sure your diet is correct. Search Alex Hermazi, his diet. That definitely can help out. What are some ways to avoid eating unhealthy food? For one, you have to eat in moderation. That's number one. But then 2, you have to make sure that you portion out your food correctly. So you would just figure out the appropriate calories that's necessary for somebody of your body weight, and then you stay strict to that. And you simply, it's just calorie deficit. That's how you lose weight. It's all about calorie deficit. Big Duke said, you to lose weight, smoke crack. I mean, that's a method, but I wouldn't necessarily, suggest it. You might want to put some new commentary on the clown Antonio Brown. I might include it into a video or something, but I already did in yesterday's. Stafford steps up. Hey, you might have to use your feet. Good pass. He's got Cooper Kupp, able to keep this game relatively alive for a little bit, but they desperately need a touchdown. Jamal said, my predictions on the Heat this year championship. Come on now, Stafford. Hey, you got to go. Don't let it get to the 2-minute warning. You got to go. Take a shot here. Damn, Allen Robinson, that was his best opportunity, too. What do I think about the Ravens this season? They should be 4-0, but they've choked in 2 games. That's a little bit concerning. Am I going to any games this year? I am going to go to Pittsburgh and Tampa. Initially, and what's funny is I still haven't bought my ticket, and I need to buy my ticket. Tickets to go to Pittsburgh. I'm going to do it as a day trip to go out to Pittsburgh because I for one, I've never seen Tom Brady live. I know this will be his last season, and I don't believe he'll be playing in my area. Oh wow, Fred Warner almost had a fucking interception that could have been returned for a touchdown. But I'm gonna go to Pittsburgh versus Tampa. I think that's in 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. So I have to get on that and buy the tickets and the flight, and ultimately fly back that following night. But last year when I went to, or I should say at the beginning of this year, because I believe it was January 3rd when Pittsburgh played against Cleveland, it was Monday Night Football, so it didn't necessarily affect, my recording schedule. But Pittsburgh is playing a shit ton of games at 1 p.m. on Sunday. So for me to go and kill two birds with one stone, one, watch Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh again, and also watch Tom Brady live for the first and last time, I got to fucking pretty much fly to Pittsburgh to go to the game, so I'm going to pull up. Big Duke said, I usually go on the broke man's diet, eat once a day, drink plenty of water. That definitely goes a very long way as well. I always say big breakfast, big breakfast, or I should say decent sized breakfast, large lunch, and then that should carry you. But again, it all comes down to how much calories is necessary for your body, because a lot of motherfuckers can mess around and fast and all this other stuff. I shouldn't say fast, but you eat a smaller portion. But if you just eat too much, then at that point now you're not going to lose any weight. So it's all calorie deficit. Exercise and all that other stuff definitely helps. But again, exercise can only go so far, because you losing weight, it's more along the lines of what your diet is than, what your what your workout regime is. But you definitely got to keep mobile. You got to keep active and everything. So there is that. Tony Gilbert said, did I hear the FBI tracked Aretha Franklin for 40 years? I'm not surprised. They probably definitely used her to get some information on, the location of MLK and some other, prominent black figures during the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Napoleon put 10 on it. So how do I feel about Jimmy G under pressure? This game seems like he's not under pressure, but last game he was. Well, the thing with Jimmy G is he's kind of like Sting. The only thing that's sure about Sting is you're never unsure, or whatever the fuck Sting said. But for Jimmy G, I have no... He's a game manager that has flashes of being slightly above average. MTJ Patuan said, best way to lose weight, I weigh 290 and I'm 5'11". For one, go to the gym, walk on incline on the treadmill just to start. You don't need to do no crazy workouts, but walk on incline just to start. Then identify how much calories is necessary for you. I forget what the math was, but if you were to type in, you could Google it so you can find it yourself. But then you just cut down on eating a mass amount of food. You just find what works for you. And then at that point, you just incorporate the workout. But definitely incorporate the workout. That's imperative. It's not going to be the end-all, be-all for you to lose all the weight, but you got to keep active, especially if you're somebody who was not active before. Oh, wow, Stafford was freaking hit. Did he count it as a fumble? I don't know if they counted it as a fumble or incomplete pass. Oh, I think they're going to call it incomplete pass. Oh, no, they called it a fumble. They did call it a fumble. Malone said, I'm the best YouTube rappers. Oh, that's a fumble. The ball went backwards. That's a fumble. That's a fumble. That's a fumble right there. Yep, ball is out before the hand even goes forward. That's a fumble. Game done. Game done. You took an L. You took an L. The 49ers own you. You took an L. All they do is come out here and take L's, bro. Every time they see the 49ers, they take L's, bro. They ought to be ashamed of themselves. This game about to be over before 11 o'clock. On the East Coast, of course. Stafford is not having a good time. This game fixing to be done 8 p.m. on the West Coast. Don't even use your timeouts. Just let the fucking clock run out now. Pick up a couple of first downs, let the clock run out, game done. So it's over. The Rams got cooked. Thoughts on the Jags this year? I said they would be a team that slightly misses the playoffs. Asked that question on the podcast. Which question? Adolfo said, who will win in a fight, Chiseled and Adonis or Antonio Brown? Antonio Brown might just mess around and get me. I mean, you got years of, professional. I don't even necessarily want to say, oh, well, he's a professional football player, so he should win. But I'm not necessarily trained for. Now, if we're fighting in the streets, I may get him. But if it's like a professional sort of fight, some shit like that, throwing hands and shit, he might just mess around and get me. I ain't one of them motherfuckers who's going to be on some, hey, man, I'll beat somebody ass. I'm doing illegal activities. I'm going to utilize some Detroit urban survival training. I'm going to kick you in your fucking ACL, bro. Attack the goddamn shin. Take a bite out of your flesh. I'm going to do everything possible to mess around and win, cut every goddamn corner. But if it's a professional fight, someone mess around to get me. Give me some time. Give me some time. I'm working on it. If y'all haven't hit the like button, please go ahead and hit the like button. Goddamn it. Go ahead and hit the doggone like button. It's going on right now. Goddamn Rams played like shit. Played like absolute garbage, bruh. What's wrong with them? AB's ankle needs surgery. I'm gonna drop kick this man's ankle. I'm telling you guys right now, I'm about 79% sure there's gonna be a fight either right after the game is over or slightly before the game is over. Listen, if I was supposed to fight AB, I'll tell you right now, illegal activities happening. The moment that AB pull up on me, talk about put that shit on, do your dance, AB, do your dance, put that shit on. The moment that he come walking over near me, I hit myself in the nose. I'm probably gonna start bleeding. But this man getting stabbed. You understand me? Big ass fucking nose. I done hit myself in the nose with the goddamn. But whatever the case may be, one first down puts this game away. John said, "What editing software do I use for my videos? Motherfucking Windows Movie Maker." But I'm gonna start using Adobe. I have to. It makes no sense why I don't. W4L3 said that's not a no. It's a real blade. It's an absolute real blade. Absolute real blade. I should be bleeding, but I think I hit myself on the side of the side of the blade, not the bottom. I have Adobe, so I need to be using Adobe. I was actually teaching myself how to use it slightly, not necessarily as strenuous as I should be. Teaching I've been dragging my feet with it because I was focused on doing some more aesthetic type of things, but I really need to go in that particular route because I don't necessarily need to, at least with my content, have some crazy, editing prowess, but I would like to have the skill, so I can really increase how things are done. So that's necessary. D Vance says, turn the lights on. No, I'm not turning the lights on. I'm gonna keep it like this. Boy, the Rams played like garbage today, bro. They ought to be ashamed of themselves. They really should be ashamed of themselves for their performance today. Absolute ridiculous. Do I like Roman Reigns? Yes, I do. Roman Reigns is pretty doggone cool. Who do I think will have the best record in the AFC and NFC? I think in the NFC, it's way too early to call right now. The AFC, I think it will be the Bills. The NFC, NFC. Packers can scheme. Packers and Vikings look pretty decent. Tampa. I have no big faith in Tampa. In the NFC West. The Eagles, number one in the NFL, or number one in the NFC. I don't know. I'm gonna say Packers or Vikings. I think Packers or Vikings. Do I think Detroit will? I think Detroit will go to the playoffs. I think Detroit will go to the playoffs. So the Giants pay Saquon Barkley? Absolutely pay him. Absolutely pay him. Couple of injury-prone seasons or whatever, but you definitely know what you have with him. Don't let him walk. Do not let him walk. You're going to really regret that. Don't let him walk. Eagles aren't ass. They're not an ass football team, but I don't believe that they're number one seed solidified. I can't necessarily go that far. Yeah, there was a fan. Oh, wow. A fan ran onto the – wait, what? Oh, Bobby Wagner tackled the fan. Oh, yeah, it was Bobby Wagner who took the fan down. Magnificent. All right, perfect. I didn't know that.
Maybe he's a clown, and he's been a clown for the longest. He's done in the NFL. Nobody's going to waste the time.
Boom. Well, there it is. This is about to be the last drive of the game. They about to just throw the football towards the end zone, or they might just mess around and just run the ball, and then end it right there. But yeah, Bobby Wagner just hit him. If James Harrison was on that field, James Harrison would suplex him like he did to that Browns fan years ago. Big Duke said, calling it Detroit 2076 Super Bowl champions. Wesley Pipes for 2-1 said, my Oilers are winning it all. Hashtag Oiler fam. First off, the Oilers no longer exist. Second, what do you mean by that? Because I know you definitely saying some questionable things as it pertains to your Oilers. It's exactly 11 o'clock, and Cooper Kupp gets tackled in bounds. The clock is going to run. This game is over. Why go back to the line? Just start dapping each other up. There's a second differential between game clock and play clock. What's the point of rushing? They're still rushing. They said, fuck it. We want moral points or whatever. Stafford takes the snap. Is he going to take a sack? Yes, he is. No, he gets rid of the football. That man gets out of bounds. Well, if only you did that when it mattered most. 16 seconds remain. Should the Steelers fire Matt Canada? Actually, no. Because when Kenny Pickett came into this past game, I actually liked the way that they were running their offense, trying to vertically stretch the ball down the field. The biggest problem was accuracy. I did not like how we just abandoned the run, though. So this game, I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Cooper Kupp got 14 catches for 122 yards. Literally, Allen Robinson was not even really featured in this. Oh, wow. Well, there's the handoff. This game done. They're not even going to try to throw it no more. They saw Cooper Kupp limping. They said, fuck that. Let's just run this game, and then it's over. Oh, boy, somebody talking shit. Is this what's going to be the fight? Is that going to be the fight? Is that going to be the fight? Oh, damn. Aaron Donald put on the helmet, and he running? Is he running off the field? Jesus Christ. Kyle Shanahan handed this man an L 7 straight times, bro. 7 straight times. They ain't lost to the Rams ain't beat the damn 49ers in the regular season since 2018, bro. Since 2018, bro. This man get cooked every single time. How you get cooked every single regular season game, bro? You can't see them. They got their number. He cannot beat them, son. Motherfuckers get cooked every single time. They ought to be ashamed of themselves. They ought to be ashamed of themselves. Do I have a Discord? What is it if so? Well, Tiger, I do have a Discord. If you were to become a member here on YouTube or you become a member on Patreon, you will have access to the Discord. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, we saw here tonight the Los Angeles Rams go on the road inside of Levi Stadium, and guess what? There were no Levi jeans to put on. Hell, there were no Wrangler jeans to put on. Brett Favre ended up actually stealing all of those. The only thing that was inside the stadium is nothing but fresh hot L's, because the San Francisco 49ers told the Los Angeles Rams to take out their Metro cards and get aboard the L train.
You lose.
You lose.
Failure.
What is for dinner?
Fresh hot ales. 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 Fresh hot ales.
Because the reigning defending undisputed Super Bowl champions of the world came out here, and what did they do? They stepped on the field and did what? Straight up shit the bed, bruh. Every single time Sean McVay sees Kyle Shanahan has to be his opponent, he's sitting there looking like Eddie Winslow, like. Motherfuckers get cooked every single time. How you lose 7 straight times to a goddamn divisional opponent, bro? It's ridiculous. 7 straight times? Come on, man. That's crazy. Hit the like button on your way out, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I will be live in approximately 2 days to recap what transpired in week 4 and also preview what I believe will transpire in week 5. The weekly recaps will finally begin this season, starting this Wednesday. My back, I need to lay the fuck down because my back is not feeling very pleasant right now. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm glad that I remembered. I got to book that fucking flight to Pittsburgh to go and watch that Tampa and everything game. The only downside is it's going to make the recording the commentary incredibly difficult come that Monday. But ultimately, it is what it is. You got to charge it to the game, whatever the case may be. I'll combine all of the similar to what I did for week 3. I'll combine everything in one big ass video, so that way I don't have to fucking, unless of course the primetime games are out of this nap during No, I slept for a good period of time Sunday morning before ultimately going live. But today I've been running around back and forth. I did not get the best amount of sleep, so I'm actually gonna go and get a good amount of sleep after fucking booking this fucking flight and shit. But whatever the case may be, I appreciate you guys. I will see you in 2 days. Eddie, take us out.
Good night. Suck my dick. Bye-bye.